Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
What up, y'all?
What up, everybody?
This is the Podunk Punks. I am LordMikeBedlam.
And this is ScowlingAl, and we are with our guest.
Blest.
Hell yeah.
my homie. We've known each other for a while. It's been fun.
I've been relatively unaffiliated up until this point.
Many years.
So
we had one rap song, and that
Oh yeah.
that combined our lives into one.
It was funny because that was like a side project for both of us.
Yeah.
that was a good rap, though. I mean, for what it was, props.
Yeah, dude.
First taste of music, I guess.
He
not,
fucking
not the original genre.
You just fucking destroyed my verse. I was like, man,
man.
I got this song. I really want to do it, but I don't know how to finish it. It's like, oh man, let me get some verses in. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then you just fucking raped me. I was like, damn.
Oh man, your verse was amazing.
Nah.
You did great, dude.
Oh, thank you.
No, you.
Oh, go on.
But yeah, man. So what do you mostly do? What do you intend on using your channel for?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Well, right now I do a lot of live streaming on Twitch. I was trying to do gaming on YouTube, but ever since the apocalypse happened, it's kind of been.
Oh hell no, dude.
Dude, that's such bullshit, isn't
rough,
it?
You know.
Yeah,
that's
man,
such bullshit.
We pretty much decided that we're gonna go to like SoundCloud now.
Yeah, SoundCloud works really good for podcasts. A lot of people are on there for that. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get more into other shit. Like I was about to start a kind of like a skit comedy channel sort of thing, reminiscent of like old school '90s show like Beavis and Butthead and like Adult Swim kind of shit. You know.
Nice.
You got a name for that yet?
Not yet. We're still finishing up the final touches and trying to figure out how I want to do stuff.
If it's
I've
gonna
got
be
a bunch of editing tricks I kind of want to show off that I've been learning. So.
Yeah, same. I feel that because I haven't been able to get behind my camera in a long time, and I've got so many movie ideas, and I know all these editing tricks, but it's like fuck, everything is just against me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find my memory card. My other one fucking corrupted on me. I can't do anything, man.
It's definitely a grind, that's for sure.
It's like even when you manage to do everything right, something always fucks up. Yo, I have a burning question though, and this is something that we ask every guest that we have.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of porn?
Yeah.
Favorite kind of porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a standard question we ask everybody.
Yeah. Just that way our like, you know,
everyone's off to a nice equal footing.
Knows what to go and see. And if you say foot porn, I'm gonna hang up on you right now.
No, I'm not really into the foot fetish stuff.
No feets, man.
No
I think I've watched one foot job porn video in my whole life.
Could you imagine semen on your feet?
Dude, I watched a foot job porn video once, and I didn't expect it was something where, like, you know, this guy was just railing this chick, and then all of a sudden she just puts her fucking feet around his cock. And, dude, when he started hammering at her fucking feet, dude, she was just kicking him in the balls.
Oh,
and I'm like, it seems like an accident waiting to happen.
Didn't we watch a video of some chick that was, like, kicking the dude in the nuts? Like,
oh, yeah. Oh, dude, there's this chick in high heels with a pointed shoe just kicking this guy with his hands tied behind his back, and he was loving it. And she was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was great.
They counted up
the
to
question.
50.
I don't really know my favorite, but some of my favorites would be blowjob, big tits, big ass, obviously.
You ever watch midget porn?
Big. Midget porn?
It's pretty funny, dude.
No.
Dude, midget wrestling is
You haven't lived until you've seen naked midget mud wrestling.
Okay, well, what are you looking at? What are you looking at lately?
That's nice.
How about that? What are you looking at lately?
Lately, it's been JOI. I don't know what it is about that shit, but I'm all about that now.
What is JOI?
It's definitely jerk off instructions.
Oh. Nice.
I don't know. I'm not really a guy for kinks. I'm not. You know, I'm old school. I like switching positions when I fuck, but I don't know, man.
Have you seen that?
I was really into glory hole porn for a little while there.
Yeah, me too. I love.
That's a good one.
My big thing is cream pie.
The JOI has replaced it entirely.
Dude, cream pie.
Yeah.
Cream pie is the best.
Dude, but cream pie and glory hole can be combined too.
Yeah, I mean, but usually those are the fake ones where it's not where you can completely tell that the chick didn't just walk in and pay for a dick through a hole. It's it's just like a set.
Yeah.
You can hear guys behind the scenes like
she's at a
shuffling
bathroom
around.
at a gas station.
Yeah.
I had to watch a good amount of glory hole porn to realize that when they knock on the fucking wall, that means they're about to come.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. It took me like maybe 2 years of watching glory hole porn.
Nice.
It's like, what is that fucking noise whenever he's like about to blow?
I guess to warn them. Sometimes they don't, and that's usually the funniest because you can see their head like jerk back as they just realize they took a blast to the face.
Truth.
Dude, I've been watching a lot of comedic porn, like on fucking E-Fucked and stuff like that. Dude, I was watching this one
Nice.
where this chick was giving this guy this blowjob, and then she just starts licking his ass, right? And like, you don't. It's one of those things where like, oh god, okay, well maybe she'll stop, so I'll just truck it through this part, whatever. And then, dude, it's funny as shit. He cocks his legs back and holds her fucking neck there for a minute, and then just farts, and then her fucking hair splits.
Oh shit.
He fucking parts her hair with his fart, dude. He's like, she's like, oh my god, what the fuck? And like walks off stage.
That's intense.
Farted in my mouth.
Speaking of oppression, we have quite the
Submission.
fucking segment here
I like
to get
submission.
into. But is there any last things you'd like to talk about your channel? What all you intend to do?
Yeah, so I was trying to start like a comedy thing, a mature comedy kind of thing along the lines of 90s stuff, Tim and Eric, awesome show type of just weird anti-humor type of shit, you know?
Oh my god,
yeah.
that's great.
Like Eric Andre.
Yeah, but have it sort of politically charged because I fucking love politics. It's, I don't know. I spent a lot of my time just researching just random shit, you know? And so I wanted to make it politically charged, sort of like George Carlin, Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
Those
Bill
are two
Hicks
that
is
come to
great.
mind.
I love Bill Hicks.
Those are some
And
great
then
fucking people.
The other thing was something along the lines of news, whether or not it was going to be gaming news or going to be, just news in general. I don't know.
Well,
since I'm really into politics, I kind of want to follow that. Might as well.
Since that's all
That's
stuff that we pretty much do, you're welcome on the show anytime,
dude.
man.
Next,
Oh, yeah, of course.
in the next 4
Always
years,
down to be a guest.
in the next 4 years when there's election day, we'll just fucking cover it.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm always up on polls and stories and shit that are coming out, so you need somebody who knows their shit, man.
Fucking right.
I'm the guy.
I don't know too much about it. All I know is that Donald Trump's a piece of shit, and that I'm more of an independent than I am on left or right.
He's negative 13 points in polls right now.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
You know,
know
the
that.
most popular politician in the country is Bernie Sanders.
Of course he is, but guess what? He's never
ahead.
gonna be he's never gonna be fucking president.
16,
now.
I think. He's ahead 16.
Jesus.
Which
You
is
know,
nice. He's like one of the only positive politicians currently.
Bernie Sanders wants socialism, and socialism equals Nazi, and the Jew wants Nazism, definitely. Can't you see that?
Yeah, apparently democratic socialism isn't actually a thing. It doesn't exist. And, other first world countries don't already have it implemented.
Yeah,
why
no,
would
socialism in any form. What I hate is it's not even like what most people don't. Most of the time it's phrased, are you a socialist? And it's like yes or no, when in reality it's like, how much socialism do you want? Because let's be real, even
Okay,
Republicans and shit love socialism. It's just in what form. And we
Yeah.
have a police
Yeah,
force, we
yeah.
have a fucking postal service, we have all this other shit. So it's like, how much socialism would you like?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, food stamps. That's a form of socialism right there.
Well, they want to get rid of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot of other stuff like,
Welfare.
any form of welfare is socialistic in nature.
Healthcare.
Yeah.
That's definitely social.
And a lot of Republicans want free Medicaid and healthcare and stuff. Not free in the sense that it doesn't cost anyone money, free in the sense that the government spends money on that rather than spending money on, weapons of war and shit and giving Saudi Arabia, billions of dollars and I don't know, just we have the money, we just don't spend it in the correct places.
Exactly.
That's
It's,
true.
it's not
So the
like
population kind of suffers because we have, a deep state that's more concerned about making money and flipping a profit than, actually catering to the will of the people, which is kind of sad. But
Oh yeah. I totally agree with that.
Mike and I have this buddy who's always constantly touting. He's one of those taxation is theft people, and my whole thing is taxation isn't theft. Like, yes, it's the government taking your money, but your argument shouldn't be that the government is taking your money. It should be how they're distributing it. Like, we need taxes to a certain
taxes, yeah.
degree. Yeah, exactly. Representation. The argument should be against the distribution, not against taxes outright.
That's the truth.
Yeah, taxes are needed for a functioning modern civilization, and yeah, I've never understood why people. I mean, taxes sucks. Everybody hates taxes, but I mean, do you want to drive on roads that are repaired? You know, do you want an ambulance to pick you up when you're dying? Like,
do you want to end up trading a chicken for a donkey?
yeah, like a lot of things are in place, and I feel like a lot of, especially younger people, don't fully understand, you know,
like
what everything does. Yeah, and they just assume that, oh, that's just stealing my money, and I think it's because they're not seeing it put back.
Well, the argument
because our money is being spent on weapons, all we see are the weapons blowing people up in other countries. We don't actually see improvement in roads and stuff as often as they should be. And given our infrastructure having a quality grade of D+, that's not good.
We'd rather be out ruining other people's infrastructure than worrying about our own.
Yeah,
exactly.
And rebuilding theirs for money with
America smash
crazy rates.
All right, we're gonna get into politics a little bit later. Let's get into
the politics of Shadow of
video
War
games. Let's get into the politics of video games.
Okay, so Shadow of War. I haven't actually played this game yet.
I played Shadow of Mordor. I didn't play Shadow of War.
I actually haven't.
A little of Mordor.
I haven't played either. So what I'll do is I'll read off some of the article, and then y'all just cut me off the second there's a what the fuck part.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I know nothing about this game, so I'm going in completely ignorant.
He's going in.
I'm going in dry.
He's going in no lube, no spit, straight dry.
All right. So what?
Nice.
When is rest? He begged. I pulled him close to me, dominated his weakened mind, put him in my orc stable, and immediately shut down the game.
Oh man, I thought that was going in a different way for a second.
Oh my!
Wow.
Right?
Okay, so already we're a little sensitive. Let's see what Motherboard has to say here. Mommy wommy. All right.
All right, Vice. Give me your worst.
Oh, Vice. Middle Earth Shadow of War is amazing. Middle Earth Shadow of War is terrible. Horrors of the Dead taught me that. I love him and I hope that I have the strength to let him go. To let him get some well-earned rest. A video game character.
Yeah, a video game character. He's thinking a little too deep into this already,
This
dude.
is like, I know there's role-playing, and it's a role-playing game, but like, god damn, dude, what anyway.
Okay.
Developer Monolith Productions' newest game is set in the Lord of the Rings universe. Players take control of Italian, a dead ranger haunted and animated by Celebrimbor.
Celebrimbor.
You're gonna have so much fun pronouncing all these names, dude.
Definitely.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, it's Celebrimbor.
I'm going in dry. We're going to get a little scratches here and there. The elf who forged the One Ring. Okay, gotcha. So, you play a dead ranger haunted by him. That's pretty cool. The pair both hate Sauron and crisscross Mordor, killing his soldiers and building an army of orcs to take him down. Okay. It's a great game with solid systems, but enslaving the army of orcs to hunt your enemies is the real draw. Is it? Have you guys played it?
That's basically what it is now. Is like you do have to enslave orcs to build your army. So
okay.
Yeah, that is a function in the game.
So I expect
that's not what it's all about.
I expect Motherboard
it serves as the it's just the concept of gaining an army.
It's kind of like a plot
device. Yeah, and based on, so far, from what I'm gathering, based off the lore of Lord of the Rings, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
You know, like, that's not like they aren't, like, sticking to the story, and they're making it seem like, oh, this is just a game about making slaves fight for you.
See, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit, because you can already tell that this article is gonna go in a negative outlook, but like
it's steering very
the main thing, like I read a little bit of this before we went over this, and the first thing that popped up in my mind was, why was it any different in Shadows of Mordor, where the orcs enslaved the humans and you had to go around killing off the slave owners to set the humans free? It's only it's different because you're now enslaving the orcs.
Because you're the one doing it. Yeah. I mean, would make sense why people were okay with it prior, because you're like the guy freeing people. You know, you're on the side of virtue, like definitively on the side of virtue in that game. In this one, where you are now kind of the slave herder, it's definitely blurs the lines of that. So I can see why some people would be up in arms, but again, it's just a game.
Think about another thing, because like
it's not like Monolith is telling you to go wrangle up slaves and start an army and kill people. That's absurd.
It's the exact same outlook as people thinking that GTA promotes gun violence, where it's like,
or violence against women.
Or violence. Yeah, it's the same.
Because I played Shadow of Mordor, because I played these fucking Lord of the Rings games, I'm gonna go out and just try to fucking subdue somebody and lock them in my basement and make them do everything.
I'm gonna go outside and grab me one of them dudes next door, and I'm just gonna lock him in my basement.
You know, ever since I played this Lord of the Rings game, you know, I started thinking, what's wrong with a little bit of slavery? I mean, you know, it gets shit done a little bit quicker for free.
It's funny that you say that there, Al, because like I was playing GTA the other day and I was thinking, man, I sure want to jack this fool's car and blow him upside the head.
I think look, my honest opinion, I think video games that have violence in them and video games that let you kind of do things that you would never do in the real life, I think they're a good outlet.
Oh, definitely.
And, you know, you're always going to have crazy people. You have crazy people who own guns. You have crazy people who have children. That doesn't mean that, you know, you ban all guns because there's one bad egg or something. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't, for instance, like, if one person kills someone and says, oh, I saw it in GTA. That doesn't mean GTA makes everybody want to kill people. That just means that one person had something fucked up in their head. They were going to kill people regardless.
It means you'd have to blame...
Any game could have been the fodder to kickstart that.
It means you'd have to blame, like, AMC for ever showing every slasher film or something and shit like that they ever watched growing up.
It's like that one dude that shot, I think it was Reagan, or tried to shoot Reagan or whatever, and he read The Catcher in the Rye. And they started banning The Catcher in the Rye because they were like, oh, he read that, so that means people are going to want to go out and shoot people, when all it is a story about a fucking
guy who tried
rat.
to shoot John Lennon.
Yeah.
Was that the guy who shot John?
Yep.
Was that him?
Yep.
Okay.
A guy in my
I don't know why
chat,
I said Ronald Reagan.
Was it Chapman?
A guy in my chat says, that's what makes video games attractive, the fact that you can do things that you can't in real life.
Exactly.
I have to agree with him. That's where you get your built up like rage and shit out. Instead of going out and stabbing someone in real life, I'm gonna just stab a 1 and a 0, you know, a bunch of 1s and 0s.
Oh yeah.
It's safer, no one gets hurt, and it's not like you're developing like an addiction to stabbing that will bleed out in real life. Again, if that's the case, you're just a crazy person, and that was gonna happen anyways, you know? Whether it was music, games, or whatever the fuck the medium is that you let steam off in, you know?
Or Satan followers that just want to like do the shit that they see in Outlast.
Yeah, I just want to smoke meth, play video games, shoot people, rob banks.
Hail Satan.
Fuck. These orcs aren't your typical video game NPC cannon fodder, I'll have you know. They have backstories, passions, and conflicts amongst themselves. They're so well rendered that I've become deeply uncomfortable playing the game. The heroes treat them terribly. The Wraith and Ranger abuse and slaughter orcs and dominate their feeble minds. Well, how dare he assume that their minds are feeble? What a presumption.
Well, they're orcs.
Yeah, they're orcs.
Aren't they stupid? Isn't that their whole thing?
This AI has
What
feelings.
if there is a smart orc? You can't assume. There might be 1 in a million who's like the next fucking Einstein of the orc race.
This AI has feelings.
I bet you the person that wrote this is the same person who played Watch Dogs and stole money from a grandmother that needed it for her cancer treatment.
I understand making weird things.
Yeah, it's like staticky, something staticky.
Oh, dude, it's probably that being so close to the fucking
right
thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can't put your cell phone
Sorry.
that close to the thing.
My bad.
Yeah,
I was trying to look
You're
at
good.
I was trying to look at the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to wait till you're done talking before I said anything.
Yeah, that means it's also bleeding into the recording. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I agree with your point, though. I mean, it just seems like people are so readily, I don't know, they're just so ready to be offended at anything. We live in this weird culture now where if you're offended at something, it gives you like fake virtue points. So people can look at you and be like, "Oh, he's a good person because he got offended at this video game." Like,
when it takes literally
fake,
nothing to
dude.
get offended.
Especially
so
on Vice,
weird.
dude.
And
Especially
yeah.
on Vice.
Yeah. And obviously, I mean, this person either hasn't read the Lord of the Rings lore, or this is like this person isn't familiar. Like, this person was invited over their friend's house. You know, this rich kid was invited over his middle-class family's house and invited to play video games for a little while, and popped this in and played it for like an hour and was like, "Oh my god, how do you swine play this? What is wrong with you, you uncultured barbarians?"
Oh,
Ah,
this is
I
Mongolian.
scoff and bite my thumb at you, good sir. Fucking, there are consequences to your to your actions. The orcs remember things, hold grudges, and react to your leadership accordingly. In most games, this would be fun, but in Shadow of War, the orcs' AI and personalities are so vivid that it's almost an emotional burden. I'm serious. He's serious.
He's serious.
He's serious, guys.
Super serial.
I feel bad about Talion's and, by extension, my treatment of the orcs.
Dude.
Maybe that's the point of the game. Did he ever think of that?
Beat the
Maybe
shit out of
this
the
is
orcs
just a
because they fucked you in the
massive-
first game.
Maybe this is a massive thought experiment. That in the first game you were the one stopping, what seemed to be a form of slavery, and in this game you're not. And I don't know. Some games are art, it's artistic expression. And
Oh, yeah.
sometimes art is supposed to move you in ways that you don't want to be moved. It's supposed to, reflect the horrors of humanity at times.
That's why
And-
people watch really disgusting movies.
Yeah.
And it's getting that feeling that you don't normally get in real life. Which
Who wrote this? This article? Who's the person, the author? Do we
Dumb
know?
fuck McGee.
Matthew Galt.
Matthew Galt?
Galt.
Dude, he looks like he would get offended about something like that. I bet you he's not good at the game. This probably started because he was having trouble playing the game.
I feel
he's
bad
like, "There's a
killing these
reason."
orcs.
Yeah, there's a reason why I suck. Oh, it's because I subconsciously feel bad because of these orcs I'm enslaving.
This dude
I've
doesn't
never
even-
won a video game in my life because I always cry midway through and have to put the controller down.
Oh, that's great. Porn and swastikas have infiltrated Roblox. I love that.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
We should do that one next time.
And he wrote that? Look at all these
Yeah.
things he wrote.
He's
Look at all
a
these
main editor.
absurd fucking things he's made, dude.
What a tight ass.
I wonder if he's the
Dude.
same one that did the video game.
His face
culture.
is triggering my chat too.
Yeah.
So something's up with you, dude. He's not a normal human being.
He looks like Jared Fogle if he had a beard.
Ah, we all know where
Is
that
too soon?
went.
Is that too soon? That's not too
You hit
soon.
it right on the nail.
It's been a while. So, I first met Horza the Dead in Cirith Ungol in the game's opening hours. He
come
was
on.
just another orc. He stopped
Horrors
me.
of the Dead, dude.
Horza the Dead.
It's not a friendly guy. Like,
hell
who
no.
gives a shit? How are you empathetic to a man named Horza the Dead?
Well, I mean, one of the dudes one of the orcs in the first game was called Ratbag.
Sorry for interrupting you, bud. My bad.
No, I mean,
No,
the Nazis and the British, while they were fucking throwing mustard gas at each other during Christmas, they came out of their trenches and, had tea and shit and chilled for, a night and then went right
Yeah,
back to
but-
shooting each other. So, your worst enemies can be decent people deep down. So you don't know anything about Horrors of the
Like
Dead.
some-
True.
Like
true.
some video games where you're like
Gotcha,
fighting, like some video games where you're like fighting the main villain, or excuse me, fighting with the main villain through the entire game, and then you're just like, oh wait, he's the last boss. Wait, I don't want to kill him. He was my favorite.
Wait,
Shit.
is he wearing gloves? Is that him right there? Horrors of the Dead?
Yeah.
Is he wearing
I might be-
gloves?
I might be orcs this, dude.
Orcs.
Ugh.
Yeah, see that glove on his left
Whoops.
hand? That's the hand that he keeps soft for his wife.
You might be orcsist. Why is that?
Well, because I immediately assumed this guy was a piece of shit.
Oh,
He's an orc and his name is Horrors of the Dead.
No, but he keeps his
Like, I
hand
assumed
soft
he was
for
a
his
monster.
wife.
I
Look,
mean,
look at that
look,
glove.
I bet you he is a monster. I guarantee you. That's
He looks
maybe,
he looks like that fucking regenerator thing from Resident Evil 4.
He doesn't look like he would be my friend. It doesn't look like I could sit back and smoke a bong with that guy.
I would smoke a bong with Horrors of the Dead.
Well, so you can't be
like
friends
he'd
with
break my
people who
bong
don't do
and stab
drugs?
me, dude.
What's wrong with you?
Shit, I'd break my bong and stab him with it.
I'm a human too, though. He's gonna kill me. Don't they hate humans? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, that's why they enslaved him in the first game.
But he's like an undead elf, though. He's not even human. And I know in the lore of Lord of the Rings, orcs are like tainted elves. They were elves at one point, and the elves don't even fucking respect them, dude.
Yeah,
they don't even
like
look at them as humans.
low. They're lower than drow elves, apparently.
I just think they're misunderstood.
So, this definitely is starting to seem like a commentary on race relations now, and
of course.
It's weird. The game just came out not too long ago, so I mean, the fact that you're playing an elf character who's essentially orcsist, hates fucking orcs. It's kind of like what they did to Legolas in the new movies. They made him super fucking racist, and at the end he's like, well, maybe I'm not as racist against,
I killed a bunch of them, but I guess I'm not. That's like leaving the North Korean War.
And shit, you know?
My bad. The North Korean War? Yeah, it's like...
South Korean War.
Whatever. This is like leaving the South Korean War. Like, I hated them at first, but they're all right.
I hate him a little less. I would never meet one and then become best friends with them over the course of a 3-movie period, though.
Of walking.
He stopped me in the street and made a speech about how he couldn't die and that no matter how many times I killed him, he'd just come back. He was pale and black veins ran down his face. The bones of his enemies adorned his helmet like a morbid gallia.
Oh my god.
I wanted him in my army, but this was before I had learned how to subjugate orcs to my will, so I slaughtered him in the street assuming he'd make good on his promise to never die. He did. Hours later in the lush forests of Norn, he found me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He found me. This is getting a little heated, guys.
Oh my god. So now he's like, oh my god, he was right. I killed him and he came back. I'm so sorry.
I'm in love.
Oh my god.
I really don't think this guy's good at the game, though. That next line, I was hiding in a bush. Why were you hiding in a bush? You're a badass elf guy who, as you said before, slaughtered him in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill him again, dude. It'd be like that movie Ghost.
He called his fellow orcs, said he smelled man flesh, and pulled me out of hiding. After he tossed me to the ground, he told me he was older than dirt below me once again, mentioned that he'd never die. Fair enough. What was that dude in Greek mythology who got, like, sentenced, and he fucking, his sentencing was just to be picked apart by fucking
Prometheus?
ravenous, Prometheus. Like ravenous birds.
What was that from?
Well, no, it wasn't Prometheus. It was, in Greek mythology, the guy who, like, harbored fire, and then Zeus was like, no, that's my fire, humans can't have it, and he, like, sentenced him to, like, be eaten alive for all eternity.
Greek?
No, it was,
Roman.
Greek. Roman, yeah. I forgot who it was. I thought it was Prometheus. I don't think it is.
Prometheus is definitely the one who holds the fire. That's where man stole fire from.
Right, so it must be Prometheus.
I think it is Prometheus.
These birds eat my flesh. I remember that from God of War 2.
It is Prometheus, you're right.
Yeah, so it's like every time he gets all of his skin picked off, it just regenerates so that way it can happen again.
Oh no.
That's fucking gross.
So that's an allegory to this, man.
That's
This guy is
definite
just
one.
Prometheus. I told you, he's so misunderstood. You don't get life from his angle. This is why
Metal
orcs
shit, you're right.
are such a terrible, like, breed, you know? They have backstories, and that's what this guy is getting at. They have backstories you can't take for granted.
Well, you can take it for granted because it's fucking fake.
Yeah, again, it's a game, dude.
Dude.
There are zeros and ones, and if, like... I mean, actually, dude, this is a testament to the developers. They've made such a good game. This kid is fucking...
Triggered as fuck.
Triggered as hell.
Oh my god, dude.
Because of a mechanic in the game.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think, seriously, though, if you, like,
It's pretty crazy.
hold on. If you put porn music behind most of this article, it sounds like an erotic fan fiction.
Yeah. Oh, he found me. I was hiding in a bush, and there he was. He called his fellow orcs that he smelled man's flesh and pulled me out of hiding. After he tossed me to the ground, Daddy told me he
held
was
my
under.
arms down and penetrated me.
I'm reading that.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not reading it anymore, bitch.
Man, I was getting so hot and steamy. He told me he was older than dirt below me and once again mentioned that he'd never die. Fair enough. I beat him off down, broke his will, and made him my personal bodyguard. Ooh.
Yo,
Later, he gave his life yet again, protecting me in battle, and then he came back to life.
Matt, you got some problems, dude.
I came back to life for the cock.
I came back to life. Hard cock.
I was on my way to start another quest when he found me again. He wasn't the orc I'd fallen in love with. Holy shit, this is a romantic novel.
I knew it!
His body bore the scars of his recent deaths. The bone gallia was gone, replaced by a wrought iron mask enshrining his broken features. Stitches crisscrossed the limbs he lost in his most recent battle. Someone had sewn him back together.
And this time he only had half a chub.
Shit.
Yeah, right. This time he only had half a chub.
Oh my god, he was furious with me for leaving him behind. I'm in need of a spanking. To force him to fight and die for using him. We clashed, I won, and I reached into his pocket, his mind, and pulled him back into my fold? But he resisted, so I killed him.
Oh no. I don't know if we should keep reading
The
this.
innuendos are so real with this, dude. Again, hours later, he found me. The undead orc would not leave me alone. Thankfully, this time, I was able to dominate his mind, but Horza had out-leveled me. In Shadow of War, the player can only dominate orcs at or below their level. All combat and death had made Horza too strong to control. Thankfully, the game allows you to humiliate orcs to lower their level and make them more compliant. I pushed the button to shame Horza, and his mind broke in my hands. He screamed in pain, gibbered, and said, "When is my rest over and over?"
God, this article is nowhere near done.
Are you serious?
Wow. And what this guy's just telling us what he did in the game. Like, to me, it sounds like he's the dick.
Yeah,
get
dude.
You
past
can choose to
Horza.
do certain things. He chose to do all these things.
I haven't played it since, and I can't get Horza the dead off my mind.
Nightmares. Do you still
being a
hear the
dick.
lambs crying, Clarice?
Like, don't try to murder someone, then enslave them, then leave them to die, and then try to murder them again. Like,
Okay,
what a
no.
piece of shit.
Okay, we don't have much left because it's mostly just fucking articles.
You're gonna read the entire thing?
It's not much left. There's only
like another couple
2 or 3
paragraphs. Yeah.
Alright.
But I'll skip here. I'll just skim. Now he prays for death that'll never come. It's messing me up. The game is massive, and though I've played it for several hours, I'm still in the oral stages.
I'm in the oral stages.
There will be more orc tragedies. Man, he's just preparing for what's to come.
This guy's like.
He like winces at the TV screen, like, "Oh, I don't know if I can watch this game."
It's kind of bad because this is so much better written than Trump's address to the Las Vegas shootings. It's so much better written.
This game isn't the first
That's
game
good.
to give players control of groups or followers. In the XCOM series, yeah, whatever. I played fucking, what was it, Freedom Fighters. That was a fun game. You could go around and get a bunch of freedom fighters together in like groups of 8 or whatever and fuck
AJ,
people
shut up.
up.
You don't know video games.
Yeah, the other problem is that NPCs of Mass Effect and XCOM are heroes, soldiers, and colleagues. These are commandery between them and the player. The orcs of Shadow of War were slaves. We get the fucking point.
Yeah,
Scroll
we
down.
get it, dude.
His wraith companion talk about orcs as if they were discussing brood mares and racing horses, because they pretty much are. They pretty much
Dude, they're
fucking
killing
are.
humans in the game.
Yeah, like
They're
you can
slaughtering
watch.
villages.
You can
That's the reason you're doing it.
There are fucking side quests built to where like there's executions of humans that you have to go and stop, and if you don't get there, the humans are dead. Like
This guy's painting the orcs like they're some sort of like race to empathize with
Like
in this
fucking-
Tolkien universe, and they're objectively not.
Angels
Even the creator
underneath
Tolkien
God's
said
boot.
so.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is where the whole article can go right up this guy's ass. They're orcs. They eat people, cause chaos, and murder their own, but that doesn't stop me from empathizing with them.
Yeah.
dude, why
So
are you
there's
writing
literally
this
nothing.
fucking article then?
He empathizes with North Korea, I bet.
Oh, God. If we believe people such as Elon Musk and companies such as Google, then we're on the precise of human-crafted AI systems that are hard to distinguish from actual flesh and blood humans. But we treat them the same as Talion treats the orcs.
Dude, what?
What's the problem with it if they can't process fucking emotion?
Yeah,
What
dude.
difference does it make? They already came out with sex robots. Like, you just fuck them and then turn them off.
Basically,
what's the issue?
Basically, don't ever make a video game with AI that has like elaborate backstories, because that means that they're people now.
So in other words, this game isn't detailed
That's
enough.
insane.
Wah. This game is too detailed. Wah.
AI
So
are people too.
fuck it. That pretty much.
He wants to play what? Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
We can play Oregon Trail. Just also know we're gonna die of dysentery.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one because we pretty
that
much.
was- yeah,
will
we-
they just be
picked the
toys
beat.
and tool for our amusement?
We
So
beat
that's
the
it.
meat off that bone.
Wah.
I mean, so what is he?
He's upset.
I just don't understand like what his whole thing is. Like he's upset about something that slavery in the video game, but
yeah.
that's not really
He's
slavery.
upset.
I guess it's more like subjugation.
Yeah,
rather than
he's
slavery.
upset about the prejudice against orcs in the video game.
Well, my whole thing is he's acting like this is a fucking manifesto propaganda thing to everybody that if they're going to watch this, they're going to be interested in that seems like the slippery slope thing that he's getting at here. And it's like,
Yeah.
no one held a gun up to his head and made him play the fucking video game. He turned it off at his own will, correct? And he's not going to go out and buy the game again or recommend the game. And he's obviously written his negative part about it, so it's like, what more can you do at that point besides not support something that you don't support?
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
there's no reason in bitching about it because, like, that's just like all those fucking Gamergate idiots that tried to say that Laura Croft's tits were too big. And then when they said, oh man, Laura Croft's tits are too small, everybody was like, okay, we're not taking you seriously anymore.
I just think that I don't know the
SJWs, man.
Yeah, it just seems like these are games where you can make choices. It's not like the game. I mean, maybe the game. I haven't played it, so maybe the game does force you to like enslave orcs. Like,
if you want to
maybe
get
you're
anywhere,
able to
yeah.
play it without doing that. If not, then I guess I see what he's saying. But this just reminds me of people who got pissed off at Fallout 4 for some of the random events they had.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man, you choose to do certain things in the game. Like, if you chose not to do that, then you wouldn't know about it. You wouldn't be bitching about it, you know?
That's the truth.
If he chooses to be an asshole in a video game because the game developers are like, hey, people might want to be assholes in this, let's, you know, put some things where they can just fuck everything up, you know? And then you choose to go down that path, you can't then blame the developers for, like, what is he trying to say, forcing him? You know, like they forced me to do this while playing the game. I don't really think that's accurate, you know?
Yeah, they're not forcing you to do shit. Like,
Huh?
you could choose to not play the game.
This is usually our
And
default
yeah,
backdrop.
that too. You can just not play it.
Yeah.
Super simple.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the best thing to do with something that you don't like is not fucking support it. So
Like,
don't.
vote with your dollar, you know?
Yeah.
This game is going to get twice as more views just because this is on Vice. Like,
Yeah.
if you like, that's what happens. Like,
There's a
you-
couple more tags about it on the internet now,
Yeah,
thanks
you
to this
go
article.
and you read this is like, oh, well, orc slavery. I gotta play this game, man. It's gonna make him look bad because people are gonna play that and just be like, "There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with this."
It's free advertisement. Everybody knows drama, which draws up controversy, sells things. So, like, what he's doing is counterintuitive anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his whole thing is, like, don't play this game, but now people are going to play this game.
That's
You
true.
would have been better off just never even mentioning this, you know?
Curiosity killed the cat here. All right,
Yeah.
let's move on to the next article because we spent an hour on this one. Let's keep it rolling here because we got the gist of this. Fucking get this. If that's not bad enough, video game culture needs to stop fetishizing skill. Just suck on that for a second. Just
By
let that
Dante
flavor
Douglas.
sink in.
Dante Douglas. This guy sounds like he's bad at video games.
Fetishizing
Yeah.
skill. So games should just stop worrying about skill level. Is
That's
basically
why,
what he's
you know,
saying.
so that means that anybody can be an MLG like pro gamer.
Every
know.
game should just be button mash that everyone is exactly the fucking same on whenever they play.
Everything is Dynasty Warriors.
All right,
My
so
bad. Yeah, everything is now Dynasty Warriors.
games criticism moves in cycles. This isn't new. It's sort of natural occurrence since the medium is still relatively young. So when notable events occur that the entire sphere is concerned with, yada 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 yada. With that in mind, it looks like we're still talking about skill level again. To be more specific, the conversation about the role that skill has in critically analyzing and reviewing games has started up again. In a recent yada yada, I don't give a fuck. While this incident is new, the debate about the position of skill in challenging games is far from recent. It was arguably the center of conversation surrounding Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
oh
I remember
god.
that
Oh
big
god.
time.
Yeah, dude.
It still is a debate whenever someone mentions older video games, especially those from the 8-bit or 6. Okay, yeah, those can be fucking impossible.
Dude, have you ever played Silver Surfer? That game is
No.
that game is fucking impossible. Watch the Angry Video Game Nerd play it, dude, because he can barely fucking do it.
They can be tough as nails. Games have a long and sordid history of difficulty in the balance of challenging to satisfaction. When a reviewer has trouble playing a game, the instant reaction by many crowds boils down to, if you can't play this game, why are you in games criticism? The implication isn't hard to find. There's an assumption that in order to be a good games critic, you have to be good at games. It's a bad assumption, to put it simply. Well,
I mean, you have to understand what kind of food tastes like what to be a food critic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you have to have some kind of cultured palate.
You need to understand what makes good music to be a music critic.
I mean, if you're gonna be it might not be like, oh, it shouldn't be assumed, but to a degree, it's like, yeah, if X, then Y. If you're gonna be this, then you should have knowledge of that. It's like, yeah, you don't have to, but if you want to be taken seriously, then it just fucking adds to your repertoire. The act of play itself is but one method of experiencing that we can all call a video game in modern critical. Wait, did I pick that up? No. Video game culture writ large fetishizes skill. An individual skill at a particular game determines the validity of the argument posed by that individual. In most common spheres of discussion, but it is not really a good barometer for critical meaning by any measure. Games, especially in the modern era, with the aid of Let's Plays, streaming, and various other methods of content absorption without the mechanical interaction, are no longer simply puzzle boxes to unlock knowledge by solving. Games are stories. Jesus fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The act of play itself is but one method of experiencing that we call a video game in modern critical discussions. This is adverse effects as well. Skill fetish. Oh my god, dude.
Okay, hold on. So let's just like take in what we've already fucking read.
Somebody doesn't like puzzle games.
Yeah, like somebody is so butthurt at the fact that they're not good at video games that they have to make a fucking thing. They have to make a fucking article about it. Like, some people look for that level of video game where you need the skill in order to go through it. One of the most hardest video games that I ever played on like expert mode was Catherine. Catherine was a hard fucking game. Cuphead is fucking difficult. That is true, but it's not impossible.
Same with Dark Souls. It's really hard, but not impossible. And
there could be like parts of it where it's like, damn, dude, I'm really gonna have to jump myself up to beat this fucking boss.
He's like, games are fetishizing skill, but there's a storyline and everything. It's like, no shit, there is a storyline, and a lot of good games focus on storyline, and you have to be good to play them. And that's why there's like a lot of people like historically hard fucking games, like the original fucking Mario, and like, all of the really old, like he said, the old 8-bit and 16-bit games and shit like that. They are notoriously hard, and people love that. People still find interest in people playing those games and seeing how far they can get in them because they are notoriously that fucking hard.
Bless, do you remember? Do you remember when I Want to Be the Guy was a big thing?
No.
Dude, I want
to be the guy.
I Want to Be the Guy was like a completely known, super fucking hard game that some dude randomly made. That was, it's not impossible. It's just extremely fucking difficult. And that's why I don't understand why this guy's getting so butthurt, because like, you gotta fetishize skills sometime with games like League of Legends or like I don't know, what's another good one? Smite, Player Unknown Underground, or Battleground. Yeah, like that. Those games, you need skill in order to play those games.
But he wants to be able to play them online.
No more noob tube.
It's like I sign on and then somebody just shoots my head off.
I think, like, I always was under the impression that, like, video games maybe aren't necessarily meant to be hard, but they're meant. Okay, so video games are meant to be beaten. They're meant to be completed. Right?
Yeah, they're meant to be challenging.
But you don't want a game that's not challenging enough, or else you say it's a bad game. I mean, like you guys have both said, there are notoriously hard video games out there, and they're usually looked at as the holy grails because they are tough, Because if you can beat it, that means that you're good, I mean, that's like saying, like, why do people care if they're good at football? It's like, well, what do you mean? It doesn't even make sense what you're saying. It's a game. Any game is going to be. It has like an element of competition to it. Every game, even games that aren't competitive, you can make them competitive.
Yeah.
And so in competition, skill is what divides bad players from good players. I don't know. It just,
I mean, fuck, dude, you can make
it seems like
tic-tac-toe
someone who's
look really
upset.
fucking hard.
It seems like someone who's upset about being beaten by kids online, or somebody who's just upset that they don't have the time to develop the skill necessary for certain games.
That's the thing. Is like,
Seems like bitching and whining.
there's some
Oh, yeah.
there's some games that like I didn't like playing online because you get online and see like people just fucking who have been playing the game so much longer than you just fucking beat the ever-loving shit out of you. But that's why there is the element of like you can play with just a thing with your friends, or you can play the fucking story mode, get better at it, and then go back in, or like you adapt. Like you either adapt to the game or you fucking cry and whine about it. And he's crying and whining about it. He's saying there's nothing inherently good about a game that's hard. There's just as there's nothing inherently good about a game that's easy. Well, according to him, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
there's
weird.
some
Like,
really fucking
sorry.
easy games. No, you're good. I don't know who talk first. Go ahead, dude.
You go. No, you go, man. You're good.
Well, like, there are certain games out there, like made for children, for one, and like those are made to be super fucking easy. You don't need skill. But
For children, they're tough, though.
yeah, but to children they're tough because they're still learning the mechanics to a video game.
Relatively, those kids need quote skill
And also
Yeah.
they need Jesus.
and Jesus.
But even for children, the games are designed not to be too easy.
Yeah.
You know, like
challenge.
Exactly. So
used
this
to
guy
play-
is just
In the face of a
mad that
challenge,
he's
he
not good
crumples
at
like
games.
wet fucking paper.
He's mad because he's bad. He needs
So
to get
there's
good.
There's this thing that Activision just did. They filed a patent to do like bots in games without you noticing to
What?
sell shit to you.
What?
Yeah, it's about microtransactions and shit. About like if you're playing a game with somebody and they have a weapon that you don't have, but you can buy it, they'll partner you up in a game with them and in a game style that it's effective in. That way, you think you need to buy it. On top of that, it goes like super Orwellian to the point where they will generate bots that are like players and that will make you want to get the item as well. They'll like talk to you about buying shit and stuff on purpose. And they'll go as far as to have them have like previous games under their belt, hours played for the game, and entire bios made just so that you think that they're real.
That's fucking
that-
ridiculous.
Yeah, but that seems like something a person like this is tailored for. Somebody who doesn't like playing with other people, who think games are too fucking hard,
Yep.
who would love to pay money to see their skill increase because of an item they bought,
Oh, yeah.
and that wouldn't even realize they were playing bots. So like he'd buy a weapon and then do really well in the game, and then that would promote him to want to buy more weapons.
I gotta drop $500 on League of Legends just so I can be better than everyone else at my level.
And it's scary because, like, first when I read that article, I was like, there's no way people are okay with that. People are going to want to play actual people. But now reading this article, I didn't even know about this one. Holy shit. Now it's, like, really freaking me out because there is obviously a market for that. Like, here's this guy who I bet $1,000 that he would be okay with something like that.
Look at this
If not,
shit.
he'd
Look.
be the type of person to pay monthly for a service like that.
Dude,
That's
he's
scary
a
shit,
game
dude.
developer? Dante
Is he?
Douglas is apparently a game developer.
I can't tell if he ends it
Can
with.
you look up what games he's developed?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
I can't tell if he ends this with satire. Hold on. After all, they're just games.
Yeah.
Is that?
Why are you writing this article?
Is that like a snippy
Yeah.
little thing, or is
If
he
he's
just
going to be that self-aware?
what?
Stupid.
That just completely dismisses everything. Oh my God, what is wrong
Well,
with this
yeah,
guy?
why make the article? See, that's what I'm saying, dude. These articles are just pure outrage.
I wanna know
because
if that was
of the- for the
satire.
sake of outrage.
I want to know, like, that
I'd have to
last
read the
line-
whole paragraph in context with it again, but it's just like, what the fuck, dude? Either way, this guy has a problem. It's literally, yeah, you're faced with a challenge, and instead of, trying to get better so that you can rise to the occasion, you just cry about it and write a little bitchy article online.
These are starting to seem like clickbaity, like titles, just to make money for their website. It's hard to tell if they're even being serious about it,
Yeah.
Like you're saying, was that fucking satire and sarcasm at the end?
Yeah, I
Because
couldn't.
if
Yeah.
it is, again,
fucking
why
tell.
write the fucking article then?
Mm-hmm.
If it is just a game and you're admitting it and you're that self-aware to understand that the argument that you're posing is ridiculous because, again, it's just a game. Same reason why you think if the LA shooting or the Las Vegas shooting happened was because of Counter-Strike. No, dude, it's just a game. Like even these people writing articles agree with it.
Maybe
And
he's
it just-
playing like both sides of the field, kind of like the way cigarette companies do. How like they'll sell the cigarettes, but then on the other side they'll also have these lobbyists that go out and give you speeches like anti-cigarette speeches and
You need to
shit, so they
stop
make money on
smoking.
both fronts.
He's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
poet too.
Maybe it ways to cover his ass because he does. That's the thing. If people are like pissed off about it, oh, you're dumb. That's such a stupid point. He can be like, oh, well, I said they're just games. I mean, come on, guys, don't crucify me for my opinion. This seems like a very passive-aggressive way to try to stir up emotion in the gaming community. And we all know gamers, for the most part, just the internet in general, they'll usually take that kind of bait. If you're stirring up drama, you'll get a bunch of people to jump in and start like threatening to kill you and shit and like all kinds of crazy shit.
It looks like
So I
this
really
guy.
think it might be just a monetary thing, like they probably aren't even serious.
It looks like this guy is like a indie developer.
Yeah,
But on,
divine.
Dude, he totally
Gaming,
fucking tapes
Is
his.
that he's in slam poetry too.
Oh no!
We're not gonna. We'll go over that
Oh,
later.
so what is he? Super liberal. That makes a lot of sense. I bet you that last guy was super liberal too,
Dude.
because these sound like liberal talking points, using video games as crutches.
Apparently, he wrote a article about the 3 modes of male sexuality in video games.
Oh,
Usually,
God.
you hear a lot of stuff about women
Yeah.
in games, but the whole male thing is just as bad.
Oh yeah,
I wonder why nobody actually talks about that.
yeah. I have no fucking clue, dude.
Because the images they make men seem to be in video games are always like these hulking masses of muscle, and it's like, dude, no one looks like that.
Yeah, I couldn't carry a fucking Buster sword that's like 3 times my weight and size on my
Yeah.
shoulder like it's nothing for like 20,000 miles across some map.
When you're skinny as fuck and made of polygons.
Yeah.
It bothers me when women get upset about the way women are depicted in games. The
Yep.
same way it makes me upset, like if someone were like, "Oh, men are depicted that way." It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's a game. They're ones and zeros, dude. They're not real, man. They're not fucking real.
I mean-
Your outrage is very real about things that are not real. Like, be
Yeah.
outraged about real shit, like Flint, Michigan not having clean water and like war with other. Why?
They're
why
real
are
to
you
me.
paying attention on this shit.
They're
This
real to
doesn't
me,
make sense.
damn it. They're real to me.
One thing that kind of
Right?
they're real to me.
They
They're
have
so disillusioned.
they
That's,
have
like, I guess my
backstories
point.
and feelings and they're
There are
misunderstood.
real things to be outraged about, and this is not one of them.
Let's go into the Jimmy Carter article.
You want to do that one?
Oh,
man?
actually, real quick.
Oh.
Did you know that GoldenEye got remastered?
Oh no,
Dude,
I heard that it was going to be. Is it out now?
I think it might be. While you pull up that video, I'm gonna look
It's
up
on
whether
the
or not.
Unreal Engine, I think, right?
I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they were redoing it. I really hope that Microsoft stops fucking around, and I hope that they make another Perfect Dark, because Perfect Dark 0 was so trash.
Yes.
The most garbage game in the world, and they need to do it justice, because the first Perfect Dark was like godlike.
Dude,
such a good
seriously,
game.
that was a great game.
Alright, so-
I'd throw money at Microsoft if they made a Perfect Dark. Microsoft, if you're listening, Perfect Dark.
Perfect
For real,
Dark,
get
damn
on
it.
that shit.
Yeah,
Shut up
that
and
shit
take
was
my
pretty
money.
great. I did like the thing that I loved about like old school 64 shooters like this is the when you do the multiplayer, you can like choose what weapons you get and shit. And everybody always wanted to do the fucking grenade launchers. And
Yeah.
everybody was just shooting each other with fucking grenade launchers. And the fucking match would be over in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the article about here's the
No odd
video.
job.
My bad. Here's the video about GoldenEye being remastered.
Five facts.
8 out of 10 of the original team members have never worked on a game before. No shit, I didn't know that.
Wow.
First years of development was just building the game engine.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Multiplayer was never intended. Well, I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, back then, definitely.
Multiplayer's gonna be
6
fucking
weeks
awesome on
before
this
it
game.
was
That's
released.
impressive.
That is really impressive. Sean Connery.
Gosh.
We're all going to be playable characters.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Had to because of legal reasons.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
That
bitches.
sucks.
Fuck you, Sean
Character
Connery.
likeness, I bet.
Okay, so what does this have to do with the
The soldiers and henchmen are modeled out. You're shooting the
funny.
developers.
Yeah, you're shooting the developers. That's great.
Yeah, I would like to see it remastered. Fuck yeah.
Dude, give it to me, please.
Let's see it, dude.
That was the bitch of a level, dude. I hated
Yeah,
that level.
that was the first level.
Yeah. Facility? Yeah.
That was the first level.
I fucking love that level.
For England, James.
I like the last one where you're on that like skyline thing.
Where is it? Show us the fucking remastered.
Probably
Don't tease
won't,
that
damn
shit.
it. Nope.
Don't chub my dick and leave me hanging. What the
Dude,
fuck,
man.
dude?
What a tease,
Not
gameology.
You know, my dick is leaning to the left a little now, but now it's dead. Like, dead, half chub.
It's okay. We can keep it going. We can tease you a little bit more. The strip isn't over yet. Fucking Pokemon Red got a 3D remake.
Oh yeah, that was on Unreal Engine 2. I definitely saw that video.
Yeet.
You saw it already? Do you want to watch
Yeah,
it?
I've seen.
Well, let's
Yeah,
watch
no,
it
I'm
again.
down to watch it again. Yeah.
Dude, that's
It looks
People need to know.
amazing.
It really does.
This is fucking awesome.
I hope they should have waited until they were done making it to say anything, because I bet
Yeah,
you they're
dude.
DMCA'd any day now.
And I think they got a, I'm pretty sure that they got like a GoFundMe up for it too. If they do, I'm gonna put it in the description, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe people can contribute to it. That'd be cool. Also, see if we can find that GoldenEye remaster, because they might have a GoFundMe or.
Oh, it's
updates
free.
we
It's
can
online
find.
for free apparently. You can just play it.
Really?
Yeah, the
You
GoldenEye
guys
thing.
ever hear of Poke MMO?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember playing that.
Yeah, I've played that a few times. I actually was thinking about playing it again, getting back into it. Because I love Pokemon, dude. I will always love Pokemon. I grew up with that shit, so it hits a very specific nostalgic bone for me.
I totally agree. I've been playing Pokemon
Not
Yellow.
my penis, by the way.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's my penis.
Show wise,
Oh, Misty.
I only liked it up to like the second generation.
Yeah, I only really liked up to Johto. But then Pokemon Black came out and I was like, alright, I'll jump on the train again.
Yeah, I played Black and White.
So I think they said, yeah, you only get the Pewter City, which I agree with you, B. Like, they should have definitely waited because now they're probably gonna get DMCA'd as fuck.
Yeah, dude, and they're one gym in. They're not even, like, that far in the game.
Yeah, that game is like a 30-hour game.
Yeah, if they get DMCA'd, dude, that's it.
But the biggest thing that I'm noticing right now is the gameplay is a little different.
Yeah.
It's not
walking
turn-based.
animation is weird.
They pulled a Final Fantasy and switched from turn-based to real time.
That's different though. I like that.
Yeah,
I
it's
It
mean,
not
might be cool. Have you guys played the new whatever it's called? It's like Tekken, but Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
No.
dude,
Came out.
Pokken. That shit's
Yeah,
pretty fucking
Pokken
good,
tournament.
dude.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
It'd be cool if it was like that. That'd be sick, dude.
Personally, I would totally buy a Switch just for that, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to, because I don't like. I
Could
don't
buy
know.
a
I'm gonna wait
Switch.
until Christmas to buy when the price goes down for holidays.
I just,
Dude,
I
don't
can't
buy
get
a
They're
s-
available.
Don't buy a Switch. Just fucking get on this kid's level, man.
Yeah, dude. I know
Um,
what you're talking about.
yeah, fucking.
Well, I want to get the new Super Smash that's definitely gonna come out for it.
You got this. The
Oh yeah.
Super Nintendo Classic.
Mm-hmm.
This actually wasn't even the video I was thinking about.
A classic too.
They did, I think. I think it's in.
Yeah.
I think it's in GameStop now.
Oh, it's out now.
I think so.
That's what's up.
But Jesus, dude, like, and it all comes with, and it has an unreleased Star Fox 2.
Ooh,
The fans were really,
Very,
very.
they were very.
very.
Yeah, because the NES Classic was way too much fucking money.
Yeah.
And
I
they-
wasn't gonna buy one. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I might buy a SNES though.
I mean, I still have my old, SNES.
I don't. I wish I did.
But I mean, it's like, if I really wanted to play any of these games, I'd use my computer. I would just,
Dude,
download the
Emulate it,
ROMs.
yeah.
Emulators. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I spend so much money on this bitch. I'm only using it for everything, pretty much.
I'm only using it for everything. All right, so
games
what
I
do we got
wanna
next,
play.
AJ?
hold on. It was in fuck. Was there the episode 8 folder?
Maybe.
No, this is
Why you
yeah.
guys do
Go into
that?
episode
I'm gonna grab
8.
a drink. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. We'll be here. So what's up, everybody, on the Blest stream?
Yeah, man, we can't see your chat,
we don't
but
see the
you should
chat.
still blow it up for Blest,
But you
because
guys-
Blest is awesome.
yeah,
He's
dude.
our homeboy, even
Subscribe
though
to him.
I'm just
Follow
now talking
him.
to Blest. I don't think I've ever really talked to Blest
Follow
before.
us on the Podunk Punks YouTube.
Yeah, hop on over to our shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
take this time to meander over to our shit. Hit
Yeah,
that subscribe.
I'm back.
Don't tell him that we shield our show. Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
What's
How you
going
doing?
on, man?
You shield your show?
Yeah, a little
what's
bit.
up.
Go down to
You're
video
more
games.
welcome to, man. Go for it. I'll leave it in, obviously.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Start again. Go ahead and chill it.
Get on this guy's
Games
get on
on-
this guy's level, man. Fuck that NES thing.
Games on a train.
Is that your thing?
No. we already shilled the fuck out. Oh wow, this guy came prepared, dude.
Y'all don't need a SNES. You just need to get on his level.
Yo,
This
look
guy's
at this
living in
shit.
like 2040.
Oh, you already did it when I went out to get a drink.
Oh yeah. Oh my bad. Yeah, we already did shill. We were just like, yeah, subscribe and like you but then mosey on over to our shit and give us a subscription.
Yeah, I'll leave comments or shit in the description down below in the doobly doo. So
We don't have
anybody interested in their content can always check it out when my video is live.
we don't have a fucking URL yet because YouTube is dicks.
Yeah, I don't either. So just give me like the raw URL and I'll give you mine too.
I got you, bro.
Cause I gotta set up my personal channel still.
Make a hot link swap
Still in the middle
session.
of, like figuring shit out what I want to do with it.
Yo, Bless, do you think you would ever become like this dedicated?
This
What?
dedicated,
Yeah,
like playing games like this dude.
yeah, he's on a subway.
This guy's about it, dude.
I mean, I'm that dedicated. Hell yeah.
He's on a train playing his Xbox One.
If I was gonna LAN with someone, I would take my whole PC setup with me, both my screens, everything.
Well, I probably would too. I'd probably give somebody the controller and be like, "Hey, we're playing some Mortal Kombat, bitch."
Some
Yeah, I got
random
the new
drunk on the
Tekken.
train though, if you lose to
Oh,
him,
yeah?
like they'd probably, or if they lose, they'd probably flip out and fucking knife you or something. Dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fucking fight, fucking play some meth head in Tekken 4 or some shit.
Free.
I wonder if hotspotting your phone would work to play online.
Probably not.
Probably what he's doing. Who
He
knows?
probably wouldn't have a lot of.
So he's probably single playering that.
Probably. I bet he's playing. Like Halo or.
No, this guy went this far. Why would he stop there, dude? He
Yeah,
figured
probably-
out
yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of way to
He
get
probably
online.
put a Wi-Fi like modem into the fucking subway train.
Yeah, or like a snatcher or something, so you
Yeah.
can steal everyone's Wi-Fi around them. Sure, in the city, there's just a ton of business Wi-Fi. You know, that's fast as shit. I'm sure you can just like snag all of them and auto update as you go through. Though maybe you might get like super amounts of lag when transferring
Probably.
from one IP to another.
I believe it.
Shit.
Fucking So what do we got next?
Where's
AJ?
that Jimmy Carter article?
Yeah, the Jimmy Carter article.
Jimmy Carter article.
Yeah. Do you want that? I sent you that, right? I sent you that, B, right?
Me and you did not.
I did not.
Okay, well,
Okay, we'll send that.
you do that. I'm gonna spark one here. This one is for Tom Petty.
Rest in peace, Tom. Grind in peace, son.
Grind in peace, Tom.
All right, let me grab this link real fast.
Mary Jane. Let them go to
Pussy.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, Carter, Trump, North Korea.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Yep,
right.
I got it up. Cool.
So, Jimmy Carter wants to help President Trump resolve the North Korea crisis. So, like we were saying earlier, fucking Trump cut off Rex Tillerson's effort to talk to North Korea. So now Jimmy Carter wants to help Trump. I don't think Trump's going to accept it, but I think everyone around Trump is going to tell Trump to take the deal. I don't know if he
Definitely.
will. You think he'll break?
He probably won't. I mean, he's had the same fucking thing happen to him before. You know, like just
Trump, you should do this.
Nah, I don't like that idea because it's not my idea.
He may be on opposite ends of the ideological spectrum from current leader of the world, but he's still offering to help with one of the most pressing issues, the crisis with North Korea. Carter, 93, told New York Times he is willing to take the lead on diplomatic efforts with the North Korea government and to contain their efforts to amass nuclear weapons. And is even willing to physically travel to North Korea to carry out this objective. You sure the, like, fucking change in pressure and shit, just traveling might not kill this 93-year-old fucking dude? I'm sorry, Carter, I like you,
Probably will.
And is even willing to, I would go, yes, he said, noting that he spoke directly with the Trump National Security Advisor, H.R. McMaster, in May. When he saw him at the funeral of his former national security advisor, Zbigniew, dude, you pronounce that, Mike.
What was it? Where is it? Zbigniew Brzezinski.
Yeah.
Brzezinski.
Shit, I forgot how to say his first name, but it's definitely Brzezinski.
Brzezinski.
Yeah, that's the national security advisor. Yep.
I told him I was available if they ever need me, he said. Yeah, I wouldn't wait around for that phone call. Don't hold your breath there, Carter.
Definitely.
So what is this? What is this deal? Sorry,
It's literally just Jimmy Carter going like, yeah, I know you guys have just, like, fucked up with North Korea. I'm willing to travel over there and try to settle some fucking dust. Like, Jimmy Carter, this 93-year-old is like, yes, send me to North Korea. I'll fucking calm shit down. So, like, you know, I have respect for him, but I don't think he understands Trump's character enough yet to know that Trump's just going to tell him to shove it up his ass.
And I don't think so. The administration right now is definitely hell bent on war with someone, or they're trying to get it with North Korea right now because of the opportunity that has kind of been presented to us. But if we don't go to war with North Korea, we're going to war with Iran. It's one of the two. You can see full propaganda mode has been pushed out on the mainstream news and stuff too. And I really don't know, man. The only person in Trump's administration that doesn't want war with North Korea is General Mattis. And he's had some haunting things that he said. I mean, there are a few quotes from that White House press conference they had where he came out and told everybody that Trump wanted all the options. And, yeah, he definitely, he's withholding. And, I mean, we don't know. That's the thing. We don't know if North Korea has as many nukes as they say they do. Because if they do, this is a fucking dangerous
Iraq and the Bush administration, I'd take every talk about nuclear armament with a grain of salt.
That's the thing. It's like, we can't believe the press. And to be honest, man, I don't want to get into a confrontation with North Korea. And then this time, they weren't fucking joking, you know?
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
A few cities get nuked out of, like, just one day, like 3 cities get nuked.
It's the same fucking thing.
At that point.
That's the same fucking idea that's the same thought I had when we started fucking with Russia and all their bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same thought that
Russia's
I had.
Worse.
Well,
they're a superpower too, man. They're fucking huge.
Well, unlike Russia, here's the thing. Russia understands the concept of MAD, mutually assured destruction. North Korea, what scares me is that, you know the people who wouldn't be afraid of mutually assured destruction? People who have nothing to lose. Now, North Korea is a tiny, tiny pimple of a country sucking on the tit of China. So, like, there's not much he's got to lose. So I wouldn't be surprised as if we pissed him off enough, or if we said, okay, well, we're going to put this sanction on you, and it fucking actually chopped the balls off of his country enough, if he wouldn't say, okay, fuck it, I'm going to die soon eventually, whatever, click.
I messaged you guys that letter. The sanctions that we recently put on them definitely fucking worked.
Right.
It scared the living shit out of them. And they're begging for Western countries to, like, just chill. Tell America to fucking chill, because they really think they're about to be attacked. And to be honest, man, they should.
Yeah.
Because the way that this Trump administration has been, plus not to mention all the neocons in the deep state, dude. They're pushing him. The only thing they had to say to him to keep us in Afghanistan, because he was all, get out, get out, get out. We shouldn't be in Afghanistan. We got to get out. Been there for like 30 years. Let's leave, which I agree with. We should leave. But all it took, apparently, was a few pictures of Afghanistan women and children wearing American clothing, like jeans and T-shirts and shit. And he was like, "Oh, gotta preserve democracy." You know?
I heard about
gotta
that.
Send the army in there.
Yep.
And so he deployed even more troops. And it's like, fucking shit, Trump.
Yeah, I
like,
remember
if that's
that.
all it's gonna take to convince you, dude, you're like the exact type of president neocons want. Because you're dumb enough to actually go to war with a country like North Korea. And it's terrifying. Especially, there was another article that came out, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, about how apparently there are whispers in the White House now about top officials and military officials telling people to get all their assets out of Seoul and South Korea, Seoul specifically, but entirely out of South Korea. And people were like, wait, why aren't you saying this publicly? And they were saying, because if you say it publicly, people are going to fucking panic. And in this scenario, it's not like other times. Like, we're very close to be going to war with them. All it takes is one slip up. Let's say North Korea launches a test missile and it fucks up and lands somewhere very close to Japan, or God forbid on Japan. Even if it doesn't detonate, dude, that's enough. That right there is enough, dude.
I was actually
That
just
is
saying,
total provocation.
before we got on tonight,
It's scary.
I was just saying to AJ, like, imagine if North Korea did in fact shoot that nuke off, and we did hit it, mid-air, and stop it from hitting America, but it like blew up over like Japan, or a little close, like far away from Japan. Can you imagine all the radiation that would be minced into our atmosphere? Not only would climate change go off the fritz even more, but fucking like there would be so much pollution towards the West Coast that it'd be complete. Like, if it's not already unsolvable, it'll be unsolvable. Like, for good. I mean, the barrier reef died, dude.
Yeah, nukes. Anyone who launches a nuke anywhere, they're not good for anybody. I mean, everyone's going to feel the effects of a nuclear missile. Dude, there was this real quick to get off this and go to another story that I wanted to bring up. Did you hear about the troops killed in Niger, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the three soldiers. Two of them were staff sergeants. One of them was a staff sergeant, or a staff. No, never mind. Just a sergeant. Sorry. 2 staff sergeants and a sergeant.
Yeah, I'm going to go over the chronology of that because it gets tangled up, and a lot of people are like, Donald Trump is, who gives a fuck that he was mean to a grieving widow of yada yada yada. But I want people to know these little details, so I'm going to read over chronology, and you guys just cut me off whenever to do whatever. Fucking
yeah.
So this is from my understanding what happened. If I have anything wrong, if there's any more details you can add, do it. So 4 troops were killed in Niger, and McCain and another senator subpoenaed, I think, either the Intel or Homeland Security for information regarding the situation, and news organizations asked Trump at the Rose Garden press conference if he reached out to the families. Then Trump said letters had been written or sent that night, and then apparently the press found out that previous presidents hadn't contacted, or no. He said previous presidents hadn't contacted troops and families or whatever, when in reality Obama actually visited dead soldiers and stuff at their funeral processions. And he also went to like Arlington Cemetery every Veterans Day too, I think. But shortly after the press conference where Trump just said all that blatant false bullshit, Trump made the call to the widow while she was on her way to see her husband's casket. And Trump calls...
Didn't he say something about...
He calls the sergeant instead of actually calling the widow. That's what it was. He called like the sergeant that was escorting them in the limo or something instead of actually calling the widow directly to give her his condolences. And apparently the mother, the father, the Congresswoman, Frederica Wilson, were all in the limo together, and they asked Trump's call to be put on speakerphone, so they all heard the call.
Yeah.
And Trump said, quote, he knew what he signed up for, but it still hurts, or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, Jesus, I remember that.
He knew what he signed up for was the thing that
Jesus Christ, that's so
they
fucked
left
up.
that last part out after the comma originally. And I know Trump got a little pissed about that. He was all on Twitter when all this was happening. I remember all of that, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently he was also fumbling for the soldier's name because he didn't even remember. Like, he didn't even know the fucking soldier's name before the phone call. Like, I understand you're not going to know the name of every fucking soldier that dies, but
you don't fucking do that off the fly, though.
And
you gotta take your fucking research. You gotta actually
sit down
remember.
Yeah.
And
like,
to add to that too, oh sorry, sorry for cutting you off there, man. My bad. What were you saying?
No, you're good. I was done.
Oh, okay. To add to what you're saying there about what Trump was saying, on Twitter he actually said this, and I quote, he had been very respectful, conversation with the widow, and spoke his name from beginning without hesitation, with an exclamation mark and everything. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Like, he was on Twitter firing off, dude, like, while all of this was blowing up.
Yeah, and so...
He just can't keep his fucking fingers off of that tweet button.
Yeah. He's very, shit, what is it? He's very impulsive, man. That's what makes him a liability. That's what makes him...
Truth.
I mean, that's also why people like him, though. Because he says what's on his mind. He's transparent with quotes, because he's not really transparent, but people perceive him to be transparent because of that quality that he has. While the public likes him for it, the fucking deep state and most of the government hates him for it, because they're either cleaning up his messes or, having to get into a crowd of people with the media all around him asking questions about, oh, what do you mean about this? Or what's covfefe mean? Like, who gives a shit?
What is covfefe?
He loves it.
Yeah.
It's all about ratings. His ratings are high. He's getting all the attention, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
All news is on him.
I mean, he still has a higher approval rating than Hillary Clinton, which is crazy when you think about it. With the stuff that he's done to dismantle certain shit, like any kind of regulations that have been in place, like the shit that just happened about all these cosmetic companies, I mean, with all kinds of chemicals and shit, like 8,000 chemicals were just taken off the EPA's regulation list.
Yeah.
Which is, he's doing shit like that, and people still hate Hillary more. I
didn't even hear about that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
At what point do we say, Hillary Clinton and Benghazi, but Trump actually led the country into a downward fucking spiral?
Seriously.
At what point do we say, okay, Trump is a little worse than Hillary?
Doesn't he want to get rid of the EPA?
Well, yeah, the old Republican trick is put someone in charge of not a company,
Organization.
An organization that you don't want to exist anymore. Someone who inherently hates it. So, like, the guy running the EPA, which I forget his name off the top of my head. I'll find it out right now.
Is it Scott Pruitt or something?
Scott Pruitt. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't even believe in the EPA. He's been on record multiple times saying regulations holds back the economy. So, like, what you do is you just appoint someone who doesn't believe in it. Like Betsy DeVos, for instance. She's appointed for, on education. And she doesn't believe in public schools.
She doesn't know what the fuck she's
Exactly.
talking about.
That's what if you want to fuck up an organization or an agency, you appoint someone who doesn't believe in it, and they will handcuff that agency from it doing anything. And that's essentially what's happening on all fucking fronts,
That's the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Dude,
I agree.
I can't fucking stand that, dude. And let me get through this. We'll get into the EPA because there's something that it's in global news. It might be in random news. Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
But do you want to do this and then finish the chronology, or finish the chronology and then that?
Let's do this real quick.
Okay.
Because I saw this and it fucking killed me.
You know how Ben Carson is the head of the fucking housing department, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, put the neurosurgeon in charge of the housing department. Well, this is Al Green roasting his ass.
Sir, you have indicated that there will be substantial cuts to the budget that HUD has. Can and you give me that dollar amount, I'm showing that it's about $6 billion. Is that correct? That's about right. Is that about 13% of the budget? Yes. And will these cuts, Mr. Carson, come from public housing, housing vouchers, community development block grants, and other aid to low-income persons? They come from a variety of sources, including... How much from public housing, Mr. Carson?
So, yes.
Hold on.
Probably in the neighborhood of, if you combine all the programs, 2 to 3 billion.
Jesus God.
You talk so fucking slow.
Seriously. Housing vouchers.
Rather than go through a quiz on all the numbers.
Oh my God! Do you see that derailment?
Yeah, deflection. Yeah.
That's what I like. He's like, bitch, you're here on my time.
If you have no knowledge of it, you can simply say so, and I'll accept it as an answer.
Now I like him for that. He gives him off the hook right there, but he doesn't take it.
How much from housing vouchers? Again, you know, I can give you that number.
Then do it.
Yeah.
If you would give it to me, I would greatly appreciate it, because I'd like to go on to community development block grants. Well, here's my point.
It's a high number.
That it's difficult to do these things. That is not
Oh my God. I love that he cut him off right before he knew that he was fucking derailed again. I can't stand that.
That's a common political tactic when you have nothing to say or don't want to be truthful.
He did that shit all throughout his campaign too.
Well, actually, if you look at this, no, motherfucker, I asked you a direct question. That's what Al Franken's really good with.
Yeah, Al Franken's the shit, dude.
So did what's her name, Fiora, or Fiero, whatever the fuck that one chick is, who like never smiled ever.
Yeah.
And then the polls said they would like her if she smiled more. Then she just had this creepy ass fucking grin until she just dropped out. It was like, God damn, you're fucking weird. You're worse than Hillary, and Hillary is bad. Like,
all right, let's get back to Ben Carson getting roasted by Chief Grand Cherokee here.
Yeah.
Papa Mama.
How much how much you're going to cut from the health budget as it relates to housing vouchers? Now, if you don't know, it's okay to say you don't know, Mr. Carson. I don't hold you to things that you don't know.
He knows.
Yeah, of course he does.
And say that I don't want to offer a number.
Because it's high as fuck. I bet you it's another at least billion.
The amount that you're cutting from housing vouchers, Mr. Carson, because you're the Secretary of HUD. Because you're making the cut. Because we've already talked about the total amount.
He hates getting into specifics.
But the total amount.
Get into specifics.
The total amount is completely different than the specific amount that he's taking from that certain program.
Well, this is what I like what he goes to. He says, well, this is why I need to know the specific amounts. He's not just asking to pry. He's asking for this specific reason.
And the first one was 3 to 4 billion.
Yeah, wait, it was 2 to 3 billion.
Or 2 to 3, yeah, sorry.
Either way,
that's a shitload, yeah.
That's way too much.
That's cutting, right?
Yeah, that's cutting.
Holy shit.
I need to be able to explain to them how much it pretends to the people that need these housing vouchers.
How much, Mr. Carson? I don't want to open the book and look.
Dude.
I don't want to open the book and look at the number.
Maybe it's more than $1 billion, dude. Maybe it's like, oh, that's scary.
Yeah. Like,
the corruption is oozing from every orifice of his body. How are these people even...
like, you can see it oozing from his eyes. His eyebrows are just oozing fucktard.
This is probably why he's got the position, though.
Yeah.
It was like, see, I had respect for Ben Carson.
I had a little bit of respect.
How can you not, dude? Repping them dudes, man.
I was spitting on his fucking boot heels when fucking, I was spitting on his front of his shoes. Because there's licking boot heels and then spitting on the shoes. I'm spitting on the shoes of Ben Carson. No, fuck that. I'm taking a shit on his shoes, man. He was like...
In his shoes.
Noah used the fucking pyramids to store his grain in.
Yeah,
that's where the ancient pyramids came from. Noah
I forgot about that.
He's a crazy person, dude.
It's just he's so soft. He's so soft spoken.
You know the way it's like. I know he's a neurosurgeon, but the way he conducts himself, I wouldn't trust him with a fucking butter knife.
He's kind of like Bill Cosby. You know, he's that. He looks like that kooky. He's like that kooky dad that you want to like, but he just annoys the shit out of you.
And he's like super religious too, and like,
oh my god, yes.
You know, if religion helps you become a better person, you know, more power to you. But these guys are corrupt as fuck. Like,
fuck
they're
yeah, dude.
religious, but their religion doesn't do shit for them. And, like, that
There was a
bothers
reason.
me because they're the type of people that want to, like, make religion and government one again. And that shit is fucking scary because
See, that's
people
the
like me would
reason-
be put to death for that kind of stuff because I don't
Yeah, me
have
too.
a normal religion, you know? It's
me
not,
and AJ are both atheists, so like we would definitely be fucked, dude.
yeah,
Like
that's scary shit.
so like that's just what I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's continue.
Like, he should be helping people get homes as a part of. He's a fucking Christian or a Catholic,
That's what I hate.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and he's cutting it. He knowingly fucking people over.
dude,
Yeah.
you tell these Catholics
That's so
and
ridiculous.
Christians how how would Jesus be? How would your idol be? How would this and that person be? And they go,
Yeah.
Oh, it's like you actually list off the okay, well, Jesus provided for the people. That's free fucking healthcare. Jesus fucking fed the poor. He hung out with hookers and thieves, and just
Like I said, dude, there's a reason why Ben Carson just lost.
Yeah,
It's because of shit like this.
yeah.
Like
I mean,
he's a
evangelists
slimy little
love him.
shit.
People know
course
it.
they do.
It's all over his
Like,
face.
Dumbasses that actually think that the Earth is flat and fucking Noah stored grain in
Yeah.
fucking pyramids.
That's
All right.
funny as shit.
Let's see him just get roasted some more.
Say how much you're cutting from housing vouchers, or how much you're cutting from community block grants, Mr. Carson.
Next.
Oh, come on.
I want to talk
Carson.
about.
Get to talk about what I want you to talk about.
I
Nice.
love this guy, dude.
Yeah.
Chief Grand Cherokee got the slap
Who's
down.
this,
on
Al
this
Green?
motherfucker. Yes.
Okay.
Answer the questions that I posed, Mr. Carson. Yeah, but I also want to answer the question the way. Well, you can answer.
Oh,
the way
that
you
little
want, but if you want to show
eyebrow
lack of
twitch.
knowledge, You can do this. It's quite all right, Mr. Carson. So now, how much from community development block grants, Mr. Secretary?
See, he just doesn't want to have to listen to one of Ben Carson's like minute-long spiels about why he's cutting it.
Yeah. Of his
Like-
bullshit. He
Yeah,
just
he
wants the
wants to
fucking
get
number,
to it.
and that's it, man. He wants
He
the
wants to get
fact.
to it.
He wants the fucking fact because he knows just as well as the American people watching this right now know that he's full of shit. He's full of
Yeah.
shit, and he's fucking a crony capitalist, essentially. He's trying to use our system to make money. Fuck that, dude. This guy is corrupt as like, dude, just look at his little shit-eating fucking... Is he grinning? I can't even tell. That's how fucked up his face looks, dude.
When you said, well, I get to answer the question the way I do too.
He's
You-
it's
that
like
little eyebrow twitch is like, yeah, well, fuck you. I get to do it this way. You can't tell me what to do. I went to fucking college. I have a fucking PhD in goddamn neuroscience. You can't tell me what to do, Mr. Cherokee brown-skinned man who is not as brown as me.
Look, man, like, I respect Dr. Ben Carson for being a fucking doctor, okay? Anything outside of that, specifically in the political realm, fuck him, dude. Politics is not his fucking game. Like, he's obviously a fantastic liar and just a fantastic piece of shit, which then, like, worries me about, I don't know, maybe he's a good neurosurgeon, but I wonder how many people he's fucked over on bills and stuff, you know?
Oh,
how
yeah.
many hidden
Oh,
fees he's had
God.
on families
I
that
can
have just
only
destroyed them,
imagine.
that we don't even
wonder how
know
many
about.
how many people have died under his wing?
I mean, it's...
How many on purpose too?
Yeah, like things that could have probably been prevented, but he didn't, you know? Because he's just a
didn't vote for
grimy
me.
little shit.
I'm gonna stick this fucking knife into your pooper.
I mean, he even tried to make a story up about him almost getting stabbed to earn sympathy points from people. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's true, but it's fucking cinematic, which most cinematic stories aren't true by their definition.
70?
That's nuts,
Okay,
dude.
so
This
you-
guy's such a piece of shit.
He's Latino.
Oh.
He's not fucking Indian. Okay.
Well, sorry.
Native
homie.
American, yeah. Dude, this motherfucker's middle name is Solomon. You don't,
Is it?
yeah, dude, you don't get any fucking more religious than that. It's in his goddamn name. And look at what he's doing.
Mr. Secretary.
The most,
No,
like,
that's the secretary roasting him.
the most evil shit ever. No, Solomon is Ben Carson's middle name.
Oh,
shit.
oh,
Okay,
oh.
fuck
I'm
that.
saying, yeah, like, he's the most evil piece of shit ever. Like, he's supposed to be this religious guy who cares about people and wants to help people. He's a doctor. Believe in him. And here he is, on purpose, fucking people over for corporations.
You know, I'm glad. You know, really quick, just a little divergence from this. What did you think about Joel Osteen not letting people into his church?
Dude,
Filthy plebs can't get into my church.
Nah, you're not allowed into my
I don't want
church.
your fucking
I mean,
filthy mud getting
It's not
into
even
my
as
nice
big as you
lawn.
think
look,
it is.
it's immoral, all right? Like on the grounds of like he's not helping people, and it looks really bad, dude. You own a church. You should
my
be
God.
helping people. But
There's a
I will
fucking
say,
TV show that is just straight televangelist, like Christian
It does make
shit, dude.
I will say
And
though, it's his property, and
it might be his
the
property.
way that America
but, like, as a
works,
Christian.
all of our laws revolve around property. And if he doesn't want people in his church, he doesn't want people in his church. If you don't like that, go to a different church. Like, that's how I see it. I don't know. I'm like a real hardcore constitutionalist, so when it comes to property
agree.
stuff, I'm always going to side with the property owner. Because
Homie.
it's
did end
their
up
shit, you know?
No, he didn't, did he?
I think he actually
He did, yeah. No, he did eventually, yeah.
Oh, he did? Well, it's probably because
the
he kept
damage
getting all
was
the
done.
backlash. Yeah. See, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Regardless if it's his property or not,
don't
it's
agree
his
with what he
morality
did.
as a Christian. It's his morality as a Christian.
Yeah.
And the hypocrisy because I mean, why did if he would have just brought all those people in at the first place, he would have been like praised like
As
Noah.
a hero, yeah, dude.
Like
that
fucking
would have
Noah.
helped his cause so much. So much.
Okay, so apparently he did open them.
Yeah, he did. After a huge backlash, though, dude, his whole community was just like, just by the very notion that a religious, establishment wouldn't do what their own religion promotes. It baffled people to a point where, like, and people that weren't even,
There's
dude
no
didn't even
fucking
go
return.
there. We're like, fuck him. Like,
Yeah, there's no fucking
Yeah.
return from that.
You've
I bet you.
tarnished your image, dude, with over like a period of 3 hours?
Yeah.
It was when the storm hit, right?
Yeah.
Not the aftermath. It was like during the storm, right?
Yeah, he opened up during the storm.
Yeah, but it took a while, man. Like, and it's a big church. It's not like a little shack, dude.
Yeah, that's
a
like
mega church, wasn't it?
Football stadium. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a football stadium church.
That could have held hundreds of thousands of people who needed, refuge.
A man of his assumed moral caliber shouldn't even have to think twice.
Exactly. I definitely don't agree with what he did. If I was in his position, I'd open up the doors. Nobody even would have had to have asked me. They would have been open right when the first raindrop hit the ground.
That's why fucking the fact that they get the term pro-life really pisses me off. Because in reality, they're pro-birth. They don't give a fuck about anybody after they're out of the fucking womb. Like, they don't give a shit. They care more. Like, there was this one article I was reading. It was this sci-fi writer. It said they kind of made it a little hyperbolic, but they said sci-fi reader baffles pro-lifers with one simple question: you're running out of a burning stem cell research facility that is also a birthing facility for test tube babies or whatever the fuck, cryo chamber for babies, and it's like, would you rather save 10,000 embryos? Like, would you rather save 10,000 embryos or the life of one child? And most sensible people go, well, I'd save the actual child. I'd save the baby that's sitting in the fucking thing rather than all these
Neither.
little fucking soupy little things.
Church of Euthanasia, people.
This was meant to happen. Just don't interfere.
Don't let it just lettuce. Devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we derailed pretty hard.
Let me get
but
back on this.
yeah, let's get back on the
chronology.
fucking
So
chronology then.
troops killed in Niger, all that bullshit. So we were at. He knew what he signed up for, but it hurts, and he was fumbling for the soldier's name. So she cried, and the Congresswoman Frederica Wilson spoke out about Trump's callousness to a pregnant, grieving widow. And Trump apparently tweeted in response that the Congresswoman was wrong. Trump and Frederica Wilson go back and forth. And
Wrong.
They like tweet back and forth. Trump sends out General John Kelly for a statement or press conference or whatever, where Kelly said that he was with the president during the call and that the Congresswoman was, quote, an empty barrel making the most noise.
Damn. Strong words. Generals are good at talking, dude. They fucking say some serious shit. Always.
It was to a congresswoman sticking up to a grieving widow who literally had her husband die fucking the day beforehand.
in a weird circumstance too. I mean, they found his body like miles away from everyone else, dude. That's why they're doing the investigation. Yeah, because it was like, how the fuck was he out there? They think it was because they were chasing terrorists and then pulled back.
Chasing
that
terrorists.
travel ban thing, and that pissed Chad off or something. So the Chadian government pulled back everybody and left like this void, and like we got completely fucked. That's where I heard anyway. Like the Chadian resistance pulled out and left us high and dry. And
The Chads.
Yeah, and then they got ambushed. Yeah, I heard they got ambushed. I think there's different stories circulating of how they got ambushed. So I think that's why the investigation is going on. There was some quote that Trump apparently also told her that they're going to figure out what happened no matter what. Because it took 3 days to recover her husband's body. Because it was literally out in the middle of nowhere. Like, was like 1.5 miles or 2 miles away or something. I mean,
Damn,
I thought originally when I read it that he tried to run, right? Like the ambush happened and he ran, and then they caught up to him and just gunned him down or something. I mean, I don't think there was an autopsy report released or anything, so we don't know if like maybe he was like, and we don't know how he died yet. So you know, I don't know.
Aliens.
It'll be interesting
Aliens,
to
yeah.
hear what happens.
He also accused Federico Wilson of using her speech to take credit for getting funding for a building dedicated to fallen officers, but a playthrough of her actual speech shows that John Kelly was dead fucking wrong. Trump, in a tweet, also dubbed Federico Wilson, quote, wacky, as a response to all this. So, what was it? Kelly accused Federico Wilson of using her speech to take credit for getting funding for a building, but you know, a speech from a playthrough of her actual speech while she was there shows that it's completely fucking wrong. Like it's absolutely Kelly fucking lied straight from the pit of hell. Trump in a tweet also yada yada yada.
During the press conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the Congressional Black Caucus is demanding an apology.
Caucus.
The Congressional Black Cock is demanding an apology, saying that the Congresswoman Federica Wilson's integrity and credibility shouldn't be challenged by blatant lies. So, rather than apologize to a grieving widow, Trump and Kelly have teamed up to lie and demean the Congresswoman who was on the widow's side. Now, the death of a soldier and the grieving process is just an overhyped, over-politicized shit show.
Was she hot?
Yeah, so that whole story is
Pretty fucked.
very dramatic. I don't know. I don't understand why our president keeps getting like dragged into all these fucking dramatic Twitter wars with people.
Because he's an idiot and his fucking cabinet doesn't know how to keep his hands off of his fucking phone. Like, even Obama had his own rules. Shit, dude.
Yeah. I mean, this
Like-
was bound to happen in the information age.
Of
We're
course.
gonna get a president who fucking didn't know how to handle themselves. I mean, he literally shit posts.
Yeah, he does.
He shit posts. I mean, let's just be honest.
So much.
I scroll down his Twitter, and it's like to get through.
It'd be funny if he wasn't the president, I think. I mean, I love shit posts. I'll be the first one to laugh at him. And
I
shit,
still think
but-
I still think it's fucking hilarious because he's our president.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, you're right.
It's
even
scary.
more-
It's not as funny. Like we're the punchline, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up and I'm scared. But it's still funny because it's coming out of our presidents. It's like it's one of those things where it's like, fuck, he's our president.
It's surreal.
You know? Yeah.
It's very
you can't
surreal.
It's like watching an episode of Twilight Zone, you know, it's like fuck.
I mean, I've only seen a few presidents in my lifetime, right? And like, Bush was a president that kind of stumped me because I'd never seen a dumb president before, or someone who seemed to be stupid and like made up his own words and shit on like live on TV, just making shit up. And like, you know, you hear like this myth of how presidents are so great in school and shit. You're definitely raised with this positive outlook on your country. So like growing up and seeing that was kind of like eye-opening there. But like I didn't think I would see that again. I thought for sure that was like, oh, that was the dumb president of my lifetime. Or but that, I mean, I'm not gonna say Trump is stupid, But he's, like I said earlier, Trump is impulsive. He'll say whatever comes to his mind, pretty much. And again, that's the reason why a lot of people like him, you know?
See, I just hate the fact that
we've had politicians that lied.
It pisses me off more than anything to feel that I was cheated out of my first election, because this was the first election I could actually like legally vote, you know? And, like, not saying I ever illegally voted, but still, like, this was the first one that I felt like it was actually going to matter. But either way, it didn't matter because it was going to be fucked either way. We had Hillary or we had fucking Trump. And I didn't vote. I abstained from voting.
Yeah, I didn't vote. I've never voted, actually, just because, I don't know, to be honest, I do it out of protest because, you know, you can't fix a broken system by participating in it. It needs you pretty much need to wipe it. You need to wipe everybody from their positions and essentially reappoint the entire government, all of Congress for the most part. Congress has got the lowest approval rating they've ever had in the history of America. And that's saying something, man. And even as a sitting president, I mean, Trump's disapproval rating's at like 54% or something, 52% last time I checked. That recent Pew poll that came out that ranked everyone together and stuff. I mean, Hillary's still more disliked than him just because he crushed her politically. Like, that's why her career's over.
Oh yeah, definitely. But my thing is like, we had more secrets with Hillary in the first place because she's been in the White House.
Yeah.
She might not have been president. Time. Yeah, like she's wasn't president.
Every scandal, pretty much.
Yeah, like
she was the Secretary of Defense at one point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I actually.
She had her hands in the mud forever, dude. I mean, she was even doing shit behind the scenes when her husband was in office, man. She's been in there. Oh, yeah. She's got connections to the deep state. And, like, even with their help, they couldn't. Dude, that's what. I don't know what it is with liberals thinking they've got to run right. Like, if they want to win elections, they've got to go back left. Keep running right, and you're going to keep losing. Like, Hillary is the perfect example of that. All these polls prove it. And, I mean, Trump, instead of going completely right, he ran towards the middle, man. I mean, he said all kinds of shit to get people to vote for him. It wasn't true, you know? But people want to hear what they want to hear, you know? They'll vote for you if you say the right shit.
One of the biggest things that I noticed was, like, Hillary's campaign was shit. Like, it wasn't like there was no rhetoric, you know? There was no, like, actual message for her to become. Yeah, she's like, I should be president because I've been waiting to be president, basically. Yeah. We need this, we need this, we need this. There was no message to it.
Someone in my chat just said, I'm not American, but what I get that you don't, people like you, I guess he's talking about me, or people against the establishment, don't understand that Trump is a revolution. The revolution happened. See, like, so I want to comment on this real fast.
The revolution did not happen.
Yeah, that's misleading.
There was no fucking revolution.
There wasn't, because he didn't do a lot of the things he did. He appointed people who were a part of Goldman Sachs during the market crash that just recently happened, that we're still facing a recession. Like, shit hasn't gotten better. Like, you know, the stock market's doing good, but it's inflated. Like, you know, the middle class is still fucking suffering. Nothing's changed. Everything's just been spruced up to look nice. And being in America, it's a lot different when you're actually in it and it's happening to you. Like, we have a lot of misconceptions about Brexit and shit. I don't know where you're from, but, like, we have a lot of shit about Brexit that I was wrong about. I wasn't enlightened about that shit until I started talking to people who actually lived there and were telling me, like, some of the reasons they were voting for it made fucking sense. But again, they're not going to get what they wanted, you know, just like we're not going to get what we wanted. Trump is a revolution, as in, like, yeah, okay, he's bucking the mainstream establishment, but he's caved into every single opportunity the deep state has gotten to sway him on. Every opportunity. Like, I just said this earlier. I don't know if you were in here, but they're deregulating 8,000 chemicals in the EPA for cosmetic companies to use, for food companies to use. What? That's not good, man. And they're known to cause cancer. They're known to cause all kinds of fucked up shit, dude. And it's not like that's not an opinion. That's factual, and that's not something that's like, oh, we can stop it. No, it's happening. They've already signed it in. It's already in the process of happening.
How about those fucking tax cuts he's about to implement? Like he's about to fucking completely give everything to the upper class and absolutely nothing to the fucking lower class. Like, you know, there's this one congressman. I think it was in that same thing against Ben Carson. He was like, you know, how do you expect to give people who have more, and people who have less, and expect them to do...
Gary Johnson.
Like,
that's nice. That's funny, dude.
There's no such thing as a fucking trickle-down effect. It's been demonstrably proven wrong.
Right.
Multiple times. Anyone who believes in the fucking trickle-down effect is demonstrably a retard at this point.
I mean,
right.
Polls show what the American people want, and I think the problem we have is money in politics.
Yo, I'll admit I spit that rugged shit that's sick. Every lyric spilt splits your wig and sits for your benefit. The mental terrorist, acting to your nervous system, bounce your fucking head when you feel the vibe I'm kicking. I'm a one of a kind adaptive mind attached to a spine. I guarantee you'll never find another in your lifetime. I smoke any MC that I see, like a gram of weed to make the families eat the stems and seeds. Fuck around it, you can be part of this gory scene. When I go crazy, turn to Jason, murder a sorority. I drop jaws, can you defeat the odds? On my hacksaw, slowly sawing at the temple of your skull. You're infected, neglected, and directly disconnected. Then I corrected it the second my nanotech injected through a syringe into your skin. Then again, my friend, you can't defend against the Armageddon that I sent.
Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Alright, so let's get into what we call That's Absurd.
Yes. All right.
We're gonna show you
segment.
some. We're gonna show you some absurd things, both funny and serious. So first off, I wanted to throw this one out right here. Here's a video. Oh, hold on, I gotta share our sound. Shit. Share system. Okay, I think you can hear it now.
Ghost Frenzy says, "Hey, I hope you all do well. I can't handle the pain, but all my positivity to you. A lot of love."
Thanks, bro.
I mean, it said, "Hey, Blest, that was awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it."
Okay,
All the
so
support.
this is a video of a dad telling his son the story of the birds and the bees.
This is fucking great, dude. I was scrolling through Facebook and found this a couple days ago, and I had to fucking cue this one up. This is beautiful.
All right.
Life lessons. Life lessons.
Let me know if
learned.
you can hear it. Whoa, why the fuck is it going through there? Holy
I
shit.
can hear that though, yeah.
What do you mean, why is it going through there?
Oh, never mind.
I was about to say, is
You
this
can
the
hear
same?
it? Alright, cool.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Redo. Sorry. Do it again. This kid's smart, yeah.
This kid's gonna grow up to be a great debater.
So basically he found naked pictures of his dad on his phone.
Yeah.
No, he's like, why is there naked women on your phone?
No, he said naked pictures of you on your phone.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So why are they naked pictures of you on your phone?
My fucking phone is why. If I ever make a picture of it, you probably wouldn't be here today. Now, I'll be all good.
But when I got on the internet, something said XXX and it popped up. What's that?
XXX.
It's the site that you learn how to play a tic-tac-toe.
Oh man.
I don't know which one's smarter.
I don't know if this dad is like Father of the Year worthy yet. He's definitely on his way.
On his toes. He's not bad, dude. He's rattling that shit off.
Definitely.
You wonder why? You're in store.
He said you're too fucking newsy.
Holy shit. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, you know, he's regretting the fuck out of the decision to take those naked pictures.
What I love is that, like, if anybody talked to me like that, I'd be like, yo, settle down. But since this kid is just taking it like it's a natural fucking thing, you know, this is the way they always fucking talk. Dad's like, God damn it, kid, come on, what the fuck, man? It's just the way he always fucking talks to his kid.
Hey, Bless, what is the weirdest thing that you've used as a piece?
Like just smoke weed out of?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never smoked weed, but if I were to have smoked weed at one point in my life, probably it was out of a soda can that I poked holes into, or allegedly poked holes into.
Okay.
And then smoked with my brother, allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, check out this guy. This guy couldn't find a piece, so check out what he did.
MacGyver, a true MacGyver.
There's a bong right next to him.
That's a big hit, dude. That is a big hit.
All he did was burn the center before it burned to the outside and hit his fucking hand, though. But I mean,
whatever. I mean, regardless, though, that dude's a champ. I wouldn't do it.
You saw that video of the kid putting
I'd try it.
You saw the video of that kid putting the little nug of weed up his nose and smoking it, right?
Yeah, I did see that.
No, what?
That was crazy.
Oh my god.
Is that on here? Do we have that? No, we don't have that. Shit.
That seems dangerous. I'm not trying to burn the shit out of my nose.
I was hoping we would have pulled that.
It's okay.
Loretta's got huge brains.
Oh, dude! During those Puerto Rican hurricanes and shit, I don't know if this was in Puerto Rico or Florida or I don't know where this was, but it was during one of the hurricanes. Check this out. Unstoppable.
Oh my god, dude.
Florida.
Yo, this guy's a fucking champion.
Dude, I want to know what brand of vehicle that is.
It's a bus, I think.
It's a Humvee. It's like a military Humvee. It's fucking underwater.
I love how they have bottled water in the cup holders up front. Just, like, surrounded by water. I don't know. Just
you gotta
it's funny looking.
Just make sure that your water is shut, because I don't want to get wet or nothing.
Yeah. Oh man.
Damn, dude.
There's people like swimming in the back and shit.
There's swimming in the back.
All over the water.
Oh no, my water. Oh, well, I guess I'm not drinking that water after that. Oh, there's still there's still more.
Yeah, I just want to know how
seriously wrong with Twitch.
How the fuck?
What's up with Twitch?
I don't know. It keeps like, I don't know. My KBS keeps shooting down to 171 and like starts lagging his dick off.
Yeah.
No bueno.
I just upgraded my internet, and I swear to God they fucked me.
I think it's probably it might be Skype, dude.
Yeah, it might be.
Skype can be a real cunt sometimes.
Okay, so these guys fucking destroyed that hurricane.
Yeah, dude. You never underestimate the power of a redneck and a good, reliable vehicle.
Thank God for rednecks. TV to the face.
Like 7.
I'm gonna open this one just because there's a TV to the face. Oh, Jesus!
Holy shit!
Damn, dude!
One more time.
Good lord! Oh!
Fucking shit, dude.
That's fucking amazing! That guy, oh my god, that guy's a champion too.
How he didn't suffer a concussion, I have no idea.
Yeah, we gotta find one more time.
We used to try him for these ones. Oh, shit. I mean, he did kind of thwack it down a little bit. That didn't hit him dead on, you know.
Yeah,
I think his arm took a lot of that.
That guy had a lot of patience. He must be the best guy to drink a beer with, because if that was me, I'd be like, motherfucker, why the fuck did you hit me with that thing?
Did you know the human head weighs 8 pounds?
Where's that? What was that one hardcore dancing thing you wanted to show?
That's in the grind.
Yeah, the church thing.
Hold on. There's a.
This is a hardcore dance show.
Oh, so
going absolutely fucking crazy.
I know we saw.
It's in the episode 8 folder though.
Okay. We've seen this on a past episode, but I wanna show you this, Blest.
Yeah. I'm down.
So, did you hear that 21 Pilots is coming out with a new album?
No.
No, you didn't hear about that?
Nope.
Yeah, they're seeing they sound a little different now.
Cool. Yeah. I think I've seen some. No, this isn't the same video I've seen. No. This is like an airport or a mall or something.
I think it's like an overpass. One of those like walking overpasses. The only thing I could think of.
Like,
the only thing that I can think of is, and I'm holding on to you. It's bad because there's actual good rhythm to that.
Well, you can dissect a little bit of rhythm out of that. If you listen very, very, very closely and maybe bring the playback of the video to maybe like 0.5 instead of 1. Let me see here.
Even newer shit.
Yeah, go into episode 8. That's where all the funny shit is.
And then where's the hardcore dance?
Grindvine. Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
This one?
Yep. Check out these shows in Japan.
Holy shit.
Japan is hardcore, dude.
Ronnie Radke can't crowd control.
Did you see that video? We'll show you that. We'll show you that
I
in a
saw
minute.
the title though. That's goofy as shit.
Yeah, we'll show you
From
that
Escape
in a
the
sec.
Fate. Now he's got his own band now.
Yeah, it's Falling in Reverse.
Falling in Reverse. Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah. I heard they're not that great though.
So that's like the bassist or some shit, or the vocalist just.
Holy shit. Let me get up in that shit.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
He just ninja kicked that guy right in the fucking grill.
Seriously, dude.
He's out to hit people, man.
Fighting.
Yeah, dude, they're straight fighting.
That guy's like, hey, fuck that. You kicked me in the face, dude.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, see? Yeah, I told
Dude, he's
you,
still going
fuck
at him.
that.
Dude, I'd be fucking pissed.
He healed him in the face, like right in the jaw. I bet that shit
Seriously.
hurt.
And the band just keeps playing. They're like, yeah, this is part of the show.
He's so fucking like.
I hope he knocks him out. Oh my
Dude,
god.
Hit, bro. Hit me, bro.
He's hitting him. Oh my god.
That is respectful, though.
Oh, he hit him in the nuts, yo.
That's fucked up. That's
wow,
I
dude.
Give him props for not hitting him in the face there, because it's a show, you know.
I think.
Don't knock the band member out.
I think the other band members are actually like really enjoying this. It's like,
yeah.
I was about to say, obviously they keep playing. They haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He backflipped on him. Or front flipped on him.
That's great.
Give me the I thought the dude was bleeding, yeah.
Maybe that's a.
You gonna help him up? Are you gonna help him up? Oh, they're not gonna help him up.
I mean, it did look like they were seriously fighting for a second.
Yeah.
That's
Oh no,
probably-
I'm pretty sure they were seriously fighting.
No, I mean the dude just got off the stage in the middle of the song and just fucking, I don't know, maybe that guy was being an asshole in the audience, but I think that he just decided to do a little bit of crowd killing today.
Okay, so Ronnie Radke tried to control the crowd not too long ago.
He tried to get him to like stand still for a picture or do
no,
something.
He like everybody kneeled down or we'll watch it.
Oh, before that, that last video, like I think the way I've read that was he jumped down to the crowd and like he was just gonna mosh with them, right? But that he started like flailing his arms and punching people, and he did that fucking kick, dude. Socked that dude in the side of the face. He like hit the ground, and then he started like battling that other guy.
Yeah.
But right when the guy that got kicked got back into the little pit area, you know?
Yeah.
I guess when he regained consciousness, because he got fucking socked, dude.
Dude, I see.
He went through the crowd.
There are some things that go on at shows like that where like we've been to shows where like people will like start punching at people and like actually going to actually like physically hurt people. So like yeah, and like a member of the band will get out and be like, calm your shit down, or they'll say on stage like, calm your shit down, or they'll just run out and start fighting them themselves.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Especially if you're Monster. Monster did that shit. Or who was it that we saw with the last 10 seconds of life?
It was Demolisher. Demolisher.
Last 10 Seconds of Life is awesome.
Yeah, dude, we went to that show and like there was like 3 different fights that broke out that all built into one big ass fight.
Holy shit!
It was crazy, dude.
But
I could probably find shit on that. But anyway, here's Ronnie Radke fucking up.
Let's sit down.
I want to put this on Instagram.
I want to put this on Instagram. Sit the fuck down.
What a princess.
Right?
Everybody's like, no, I'm in a fucking concert.
Where's my phone at?
We're
I'm
here
not
for
fucking
music.
sit down.
Yeah.
They're here.
They're
They're there for fucking. They're there for fucking music. Yeah, not for fucking story time with fucking blood on the dance floor or whatever the hell. Not blood on the dance floor. What the fuck is
Falling in
this?
Reverse.
Falling in reverse. Same shit, different asshole.
Look, Ronnie Radke, just because you went to jail for witnessing a murder and not testifying when you're supposed to doesn't make you like cool or anything, buddy. Makes you look like a bitch. Actually, makes you look like a rat.
It does.
It's not hot. It's nothing to do, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Sit down. Let's go. We're not gonna play until you fucking sit down.
Dude, it's
Right there.
cringy.
Right there. Did you hear that? We're not gonna play unless you fucking sit down.
Dude, that's what I mean. This is getting cringy.
Dude,
I might
did you
need, like,
see-
glasses or something to watch the rest of this.
Did you see the fucking video of him? He was at a like IC Stars concert or some shit during a tour with IC Stars, and he kicked them off the tour during IC Stars' home show.
Yeah.
What?
I heard about that.
Yeah, and then he kicked out
actually
half.
happened?
He kicked out half the crowd because they kept calling for IC Stars.
Did they wait? Was that the same one where they walked off the stage?
No, they didn't walk off the stage. They stayed on the stage, but there were so many
Oh.
fucking people calling for IC Stars.
I must have been thinking about a different band then. Fuck.
He
Some
did
band recently walked off the stage because like the crowd was chanting something. Like they just quit the
Nickelback.
show. Like
Nickelback.
midway through.
Nickelback.
It
We
was
have.
Nickelback?
I have that.
Yeah, Nickelback got pelted with fucking rocks.
Ah,
Yep.
dude. Oh my god. I mean, I hate people, but I love people, man.
Yeah,
they make me
right?
laugh.
Like he was just like, "Hey, you
Oh,
want to rock
shit.
and roll, or do you want to go home?" And then he turned around and somebody pegged a fucking rock off the back of his head. He was like, "Later," and walked off the stage.
Like, we wanted to throw a rock at you and see you roll out. That's
Dude,
exactly
Ronnie
what we
Radke's the
wanted.
reason. Ronnie Radke's the reason why metal bands can't play at Disney anymore.
Are you serious?
Well, it was either Disney or Six Flags, because like during their set, during Falling in Reverse's set, he was throwing these like 20-pound fucking microphone stands out into the crowd. Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Dumb
man.
motherfucker guy.
I hate it when musicians don't respect their audience. The people that are there love you, dude. Don't fucking be a dickhead to them.
Look at this dude right here. Look at the dude at the very bottom with the backwards cap. Watch his face. Nah.
I ain't sitting down, motherfucking nah. That's what he's saying.
Oh
And then
my
he started
God.
fucking. Then he starts freestyling.
Everybody in the back, sit down.
Yeah.
And the funniest part, I think one of the funniest parts of this whole video is that he started chanting "sit down," and everybody
that was
started chanting "sit down," but nobody sat down.
You know what's really funny is that there's like 1 or 2 people in the front of that row that are sitting there like clapping their hands with Ronnie Radke, and they're like turning around to everybody else in the fucking audience and being like, "Everybody, just get down, just do what he says, please. I love Ronnie Radke."
I want to listen to more music.
He's so cool. Just
He's
do what he
such
says.
a man.
Listen to you know what's even cringier is this.
Blood on the dance floor. Dude, that bra, it looks like a training bra.
It looks like some person bought it and threw it to them, and it was like planned to make him look cool or something.
A little bit, yeah.
It's never been worn.
Give me all your bras.
Ooh, that's cringy. Does he actually get some, or is it like
That's
empty?
creepy. Well, I mean, he is like
Super
widely.
famous.
He's widely known to be a fucking pedophile.
Who? Him?
Yeah, Dave. He's like. He's had so many run-ins with like little girls
shit.
and like fucking them.
That's fucking creepy. That
Yeah.
guy needs to be castrated.
You see this thing? If you little girls are old enough to know what these are, I want them.
Are they just allegations or is it like proven?
No, it's allegations, but it's like
Strong allegations?
He has been fucking called out by fans for like not really pedophilic, but I don't know how to put it. Hold on.
No, for fucking being creepy and weird. Yeah. no, I understand.
AJ's pulling something.
And this
up.
doesn't fucking help it, dude. This definitely paints the picture you are saying right now.
Yeah, like
This video. This is
he
weird.
Fucking. There have been like a bunch of teenage tween girls who were like, when I was getting him to sign my whatever, my so and so, he grabbed my boob. You know,
What the
it's like
fuck?
just kind of shit like that. And there's just
See
ways.
this right here?
It's
Let
one
me
of
see your
those.
tiny little titties. You know,
Yeah.
you have titties. Let me see
Okay.
your bare not titties. Yeah, I'm into that kind of stuff. I'm a weird pedophile man. Yeah.
Yeah, little titties. Yay.
Yeah. Just say it, dude.
Jailbait.
You might as well be fucking saying it.
Jailbait.
So, in October 2009, Vanity was arrested in Colorado on a charge of first-degree sexual assault for apparently bedding a 15-year-old girl.
What?
Yep.
So he's been convicted of something.
I think he's
Yep.
been. I don't know if he's been convicted, but he was arrested for something. Like he was. Hold on.
The charge would end up being retracted, though it was hardly the only allegation of sexual maleficence to emerge over the past half dozen years. Pages dedicated to telling the world of Vanity's suspected criminal
Yeah.
behavior. Okay, so yeah, nothing that can
Yeah.
be pinpointed. This guy's just like generally a
It's
weird
like
pedophilic motherfucker.
It's like the whole Bill Cosby thing,
Yeah.
where
So-
like it's just a bunch of people who are said he did it to me, but there is
probably
no
did, though.
absolute. Yeah, exactly.
Not that many people don't en masse come out against you unless you definitely did it.
And Blood on the Dance Floor is mainly known for what demographic? Fucking tweens,
young,
dude.
Yeah, young girls. Yeah,
Fucking
no,
tweens.
dude, that totally makes a lot of sense.
All right, let's
That's disgusting, dude. Fuck that guy.
let's get
Wait,
into
that
some
video's
religion.
not done.
Oh, it's not. You don't want. You want
Nah,
to keep
it was-
watching it? I thought it was too
It
cringy.
gets more cringy, right? No, the whole point is that's cringy shit.
That one I want it.
Did he actually get more?
Yeah, he got more.
Oh my
apparently.
god. He doesn't keep it, does he? Oh, he does. Of course he does. What a fucking creepy motherfucker.
Dude, he keeps
Yeah.
every bra that he gets. He has a
Yeah.
secret stash at home, a
Is
shrine.
that guy jealous?
A little
Probably.
titty
It
shrine.
looks like it. Look at
Where's
his
my bra,
face,
bro?
dude. What about my bra? I'm just the I'm the backup singer.
What
Yeah,
about
look
my
at
bra,
oh, he's so
man.
dude. Was this fucking video shot on potato?
I know, right?
Yeah, potato
Who's
cam.
recording this?
Dude, seriously, like you don't know how to fucking work a camera. Let's
Michael
get,
J. Fox? I
Michael
didn't think
J.
he'd like this
Fox?
kind of music, though.
I'm sure he does. He can play Johnny B. Good.
Was that too soon?
No, no, it wasn't.
Looking 2 decades too late.
Anything good, AJ?
okay.
Something we can get real into?
That Universe is Connected video you sent me not too long ago. I mean, it's not very substantial, but I mean, there's some points that we could hit in it that are pretty. Like this guy is kind of an idiot. Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Compensate on it, for
All
sure.
right, let's do that.
I like the way that this works. Like, we watch it and react to it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. We
Oh,
I
this
enjoy-
guy?
Yeah,
oh my
this guy.
god.
Did you watch this one?
No, but I've seen this dude's videos before. They're fucking great,
This
dude.
guy's weird.
It's entertaining as shit, man. But I mean, some of the stuff he says is just ridiculous, man. I don't know.
I think he said something about flat Earth.
You know what a tree looks like? Your veins. You know what this fruit, this plant, this mountain, this flower, and this oyster look like? Vaginas. You know what a nebula looks like? Your eye. You know what this unbelievably large solar system looks like? Your unbelievably small atoms. Were you made in the image of God? Maybe not, but you do have an uncanny resemblance to everything that has ever existed.
Hold on, back up a little bit.
Where? To which part?
Just a little bit to where they're showing those pictures that you just went by. Hold on, just get ready to pause it. Like right when they show the DNA, pause it. He's like, these are very similar, and you're looking at him, you're like, how the fuck
Are those two pictures similar? I don't see it, dude. I
It's
just
the
don't see
fucking
it.
what is that thing called, AJ?
The golden ratio
Yeah,
or
the
whatever,
golden
probably. I
ratio.
don't fucking know.
Well, yeah, it's the golden ratio with a strain of DNA right there. And
Yeah, all it
the
is a
golden
fucking.
ratio is like just you're able to cut something a little more than halfway, and then you can essentially keep adding to it, and it becomes the greater of the sum of the previous thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's like what exponential growth is. But I get the whole Fibonacci spiral and the what is that, the Vitruvian Man, I think.
Yeah,
is what it's called?
Vitruvian.
Yeah, but just the way he says it, when you just look at these blandly.
Well, my whole thing is like, he's like, you know what this looks like? This. You know what this looks like? This. You know what this looks like? This. And it's like, these are all very, very different fucking things.
Very
Like,
subjective, too.
yeah.
You know what a stick looks like? A penis? Oh my god, the universe is connected, dude.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
got it.
My hand, it can look like a fucking turkey when I draw it on a piece of paper.
Oh my god, the whole thing's connected.
Oh my god.
Bullshit, we live in the Matrix, I bet.
We are made in the image of God.
You know what a dollar bill looks like?
Next point.
I don't have money.
$1 bill looks like a $20 bill. Oh my god, everything is connected.
As if things were purposefully created. But
No.
things tend to have creators. Is there a God? Well, before we answer that question, we must first answer what is God? Who is God? Like, which God are we talking about? The God of Abraham, Allah, Vishnu, Zeus, all of the above? None of those at all. We can do this forever, so let's make a clear and common definition that we can discuss. Is it possible that there was a thing that came before all other things, was aware of the fact that it was a thing, and thereafter helped to create everything else?
So, okay. Fuck.
Yeah, God.
Fuck every philosopher, fuck every physicist, fuck every person. This guy sitting down in his fucking living room managed
With
to
that
figure out.
bomb-ass Versace-looking fucking couch. I mean, chair.
He figured all of this out. Nobody else. This guy in his fucking living room has it all. He can define God. He can define the nature of God.
And dark
It's like,
matter.
let's throw everything down, let's start from scratch together, okay?
Assuming I'm right with all these definitions, let's just go along with this.
This is gonna be fucking great.
Is there a God? So let's get started. You are an organism. This means that you are an entity made of a system with specific jobs to
Hold on. I like this that he's getting to.
You are an organism.
your nervous system, digestive system, blah, blah. Well, then by definition, the Earth is also an organism made up of ecosystems like forests, deserts, and oceans. Now, whether you're a believer of science or spirituality, you still believe that we came from the Earth. Evolution says that we evolved from lesser and lesser species that originally spawned from the Earth. Many religions say that we were literally created from the dirt and dust of the Earth. So if you came out of the Earth and you are conscious and aware of yourself, then why wouldn't the Earth be conscious and aware of itself?
Okay, right there. So there's my problem with this is that there's multiple theories of how the hell we got here. We might not have come from this Earth in general. Like, transpermia is a fucking thing. Like, we could have come from another goddamn planet. And another thing...
Water transpermia definitely seems like a winner there.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, another part of it is that what he's talking about, the Earth being an organism, he's like, by that definition, that suits these things that we use for this. It's like, no, the Earth isn't an organism. The Earth is fucking Earth. The Earth has organisms on it. That's it.
Simple explanation of that is the Earth cannot be self-aware because in order to be self-aware, you need to have enough connections, like neurons in your brain that can like simultaneously fire off. That's like, there's an argument happening right now with computers now that we're dealing with shit, what are the new computers called again? I fucking forgot. They
AI
are
and
like,
shit.
yeah, the way AI is advancing and stuff. There's this argument that if you were to make a computer that had the same amount of connections that the human brain had, like neurotically, you know, that there's a possibility that it could just become self-aware. Because
have you ever read
there's an argument that we're self-aware based off of our brain. That all animals are aware of themselves to some degree.
Right.
But they say the reason why we are more self-aware than others, except for like dolphins maybe, is because of the amount of connections within our brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever read
And the Earth doesn't have neurons.
Have you ever read the story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream?
No.
Do it.
That sounds cool as shit.
It's good. It's basically the exact same thing that you just described, except for the computer AI did take a life of its own, and it destroyed all of Earth. and only kept like 4 living humans.
Yeah, the theory behind it is that if the AI had as many connections as a human brain, that it would have enough connections to become self-aware of itself. Therefore, singularity would occur.
It's weird because this argument is kind of connected with the argument we had about the orc AI and that Shadow of the Shadow of Mordor shit. Because I don't know, but you're right. In order to be self-aware, you need enough neurons and a brain.
Yeah, there can't. We have yet to see consciousness without a mind. Like we have not.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
No, dude. Continue your point. Go on.
Hold on. Do octopuses have brains?
I don't think they have brains.
No, they do.
Have.
Octopi
Are you
have.
sure they have actual brains? I thought all their connections were in their soft tissue.
I'm pretty sure they have like one brain for each arm in some species.
Because there was.
Yeah, they might. I don't know enough about aquatic life to know, so I was purely going off of what I, thought I knew in school and shit. So
Okay.
I'm probably wrong though.
Here we go. So an octopus has 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue
Holy
blood.
shit.
9 brains.
That's a lot of brains.
Well, I was way off.
Because they have 8 arms. They have 1 brain in each arm and 1 main brain.
Damn, that's why they're so good at getting out of shit too. Because they're pretty smart, man.
Yeah.
They're crafty little shits.
Okay, let's continue.
What is the planet known as? In that case, we would merely be the equivalent of cells.
But it can't.
Speaking of cells,
And your cells don't know that they're cells.
cell growth that thereby becomes detrimental.
Yeah, it has no like self-awareness that is a cell though.
Yeah, exactly. A cell, I don't even think cells have feelings beyond, cold and hot, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's equating human consciousness to, like, that a blade of grass is aware that it's a blade of grass. Like, dude, most animals aren't even aware of themselves to the extent that we would justify being conscious, and we don't. Like, we don't think our cats are aware of being cats, because when they see their reflection in the mirror, they freak out and think it's a different cat.
Right.
So, like, that kind of proves that they don't have the self-awareness of self-identification. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or at least a lot of things don't, and these cells definitely wouldn't if the fucking cat can't.
Exactly. Single-celled organisms are incapable of having that amount of feeling, because they say anything that feels has consciousness, but only to the degree of feeling. So if all you can feel is hot and cold, the only consciousness you have is knowing when something's not warm, when you have a lack of energy, and that's specifically for cell survival, right?
Exactly.
And we're the same way. We're conscious the way we are because we don't have claws and teeth like most animals do.
What he's going to get at
survival.
What he's going to get at is that the Earth has its own mechanism of survival, and that's if cancer cells are this, and if we're like cancer cells, then he's about to say, because I've seen this before, that the Earth exposing itself to the sun would be like giving itself chemotherapy.
What?
He literally play it real quick. He says it right after this.
But it's not exposing itself to the sun.
As we grow in population, is the equivalent to cancer. That being said, tornadoes and hurricanes could very well be the Earth's way of putting itself through chemotherapy to kill off some of the cancerous human cells that are destroying its body.
But that's not how ecosystems work, dude.
Yeah.
Like, humans have a massive impact on the Earth. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, we've been changing the planet ever so slightly, and it's just now becoming to a point where it's noticeable,
Well, yeah, because there weren't that many people on the planet back then.
Exactly.
Now there's 7 billion. We're like this cancerous thing that's growing, is what he's getting at.
I mean, I kind of agree with humans being cancerous. I'm nihilistic, so...
Well, yeah, but that's in an allegorical sense. That's not in the literal sense.
Well,
we are not like cancer. We are like humans.
Yeah, we choose to destroy the planet. Cancer doesn't choose to destroy your body. It is a mutation that occurs and rapidly regenerates and shit. And
It has no thought but to spread.
It's a copying error in a fucking mechanism. That's all it is.
Yeah, in a gene. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, it's not humans, they choose to do things. Like, there's also humans who replant forests and shit. There was this big story about those people that used 1,000 pounds of orange peels in the middle of the fucking, jungles of South America in an area that was deforested. Like, and it looked like shit. They showed the pictures. It was terrible looking, dude. Like, a bunch of species started to go extinct. Dude, they did that shit, and 30 years later, there was trees as tall as the trees around them. Like, they totally reforested the planet. Elon Musk brought it up when he was talking about terraforming Mars in a way that we could easily grow shit, is just hypersaturate the ground with nutrients, and then boom, you'll get the strongest, tallest trees you've ever fucking seen.
That's one thing I don't get, is that he's going to be like, well, what if this Earth is alive, yada, yada, yada? Does that mean that the cosmos is just filled with nothing but dead fucking planets? Because that's like, why would this one be the only fucking one that's alive on its own? Because most life organisms are found with other organisms of its kind. So, I mean, plus, we know that Mars used to be happening. Like, Mars used to have the atmosphere and used to have rivers and shit like that when Earth was a total shithole, and then those got reversed. So, unlike things that are alive, once living things die, they can't come back. Planets apparently can. You can revamp a planet.
Well, depending on its atmosphere. And with Earth, we're really lucky because it has a way of, like, healing itself, you know? It's self-regeneration. If humans didn't do what we did, Earth would be self-sustaining to the extent that the sun didn't damage it, you know?
But that's life adapting.
If the sun was perfect, Earth would go on forever.
But that's life.
That's not the case.
That's life adapting to the conditions of Earth. That's not Earth adapting to the conditions of life. It's the complete opposite.
Like when those people grew those plants in the jungle, right? The Earth didn't think, oh, let me grow some trees. No, fuck that. The people planted things.
Yeah.
And they took care of it until they grew. Like, there are natural mechanisms that happen that cause everything to take place on Earth. Whether or not we believe it or whether or not we are aware of it, they're there. They exist.
True.
So, like, to think that, like, it's no different than Wicca, you know, believing that there's an earth spirit that controls everything, like, except in his sense, he's trying to make it more scientific when it's not. He's saying he's talking science, and he's not. He's talking the same bullshit that ancient pagans believed in, you know? That's nothing new. He's just trying to sell people bullshit here.
This is all what if. This is all hypothetical anyway.
But he's selling it as if he's got an answer to the problem.
And you know what it is it's all just shit that if you tell people, I mean, that's where we get conspiracy theorists and shit from, is when there is something that goes on that we genuinely don't know anything about, the first thing people have to do is find something to put the blame on. Like, it bothers people. There is a dissonance that's left within people if there's not something to point to.
God did it.
Exactly. That's why God exists, is because he's the man behind the magic. He is the wizard. He is the Grand Commander.
Why did all these people die in Haiti? Because God said they had to.
Yeah. I mean, look at the title of this. God, science. Like, still, he's trying to sell as if he knows both. I mean, he's misquoted the Bible several times, like, saying that he's going with, I don't know,
I guarantee he doesn't have a PhD in theology or fucking any branch of science.
He's a hip-hop artist.
Oh, is he?
He does hip-hop. Yeah, he does hip-hop shit.
I didn't know that.
He's with this hip-hop group that does, like, they try to do conscious hip-hop rap, but it's, like, liberal as shit. Like, SJW up the fucking...
Do you know this guy's name?
No, he should say it at the end.
MC cries a lot.
MC Dark Matter, God, and Science.
I looked it up the other day.
Volcanic eruptions then become more like sneezes. What we may think is just a random earthquake can actually be the earth consciously scratching itself to soothe the pain of
Dude,
this guy's
no, you see, we don't need to invent some fake-ass process that we don't even know if it's true or not, like this guy's doing, because we actually have an answer to that question. We know that underneath, we don't know what the core of the Earth is. We have a lot of theories, but we do know that under the part that we stand on here is fucking molten rock, and that's
because we tried digging, and that's what stopped us.
Yeah, and we can see
the rock was like liquid.
And we can see places drifting apart from one another. So it's just plates.
Continental drift.
It's plates of crust sitting on fucking molten rock. That's all it is. And this guy's trying to be like, no, actually, it's this. No, fuck off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't know how he's trying to argue against science while saying he is saying science. It's very weird. And I wonder how many people like watch this and think, wow, he's so smart.
You know, Christians will do that a lot. Like they'll argue science. They'll argue science and they'll argue mythology, and it's like,
They say they're speaking science while simultaneously discrediting science.
Exactly.
And it's like, bro, you can't have your cake and eat it. That's not how logic works.
I gotta send
make
you.
sense.
I gotta send you the video of us ripping apart this Hyperion, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
God no longer has to be some weird man in the sky that we pray to, but could very well be the universe itself. We've been made to believe that in order to think, we need a brain. Therefore, we only consider animals and insects to be conscious. We consider plants and the earth to be alive, but we don't believe that they can actually think and act and feel like conscious beings can.
Because it doesn't.
According to the University of California
We know it doesn't.
journalism director Michael
Oh god, he's getting some scientist from some fringe fucking whatever here. Let's see what he says.
plants have all the same senses as humans and then some. In addition to hearing, taste, for example, they can sense gravity, the presence of water, or even sense that an obstruction is in the way of its roots before coming into contact with plants.
You know why? Because it's a form of fucking life.
Yeah, and it just, dude, more senses doesn't mean consciousness. Consciousness arises from the connections in the brain. Like, it's almost like this guy doesn't understand what consciousness is, or he doesn't understand the scientific advances to how far we have an understanding of it, you know? The knowledge of its actual existence. I mean, they're still looking for it in the brain, you know? Because it has to be a physical thing for it to arise there. It can't just be some ooga booga spirit shit. Like, there needs to be a mechanical force driving it, like all nature, you know?
And why
Like
wouldn't we be able to recreate whatever the fuck brain he's talking about in a fucking laboratory? Like, we know that consciousness doesn't come from fucking magma and stones and rocks and things moving around and getting lithified and shit like that. Like, that's not how life is made. We know that because we've seen that in the lab. We have fucking furnaces we can throw rocks into and watch that shit happen. No life comes from it.
Very true.
I mean, if maybe on some other planet somewhere in the universe where they're not carbon-based and maybe they're like silicone-based or something, maybe. But again, they would have brains that had a lot of connections, which gives rise to consciousness. Like, that's why they would be as conscious as we were if they were like another alien species similar to us, you know, by being bipedal and stuff. And they would look similar to us too because of the Fibonacci sequence, right? Like, so they would have a body, a head, they would have 2 arms. I mean, they might have more, but that means they would have 2 of something else, like maybe 2 pairs of gills on each side of their body, and then maybe, you know,
natural symmetries.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it'd be following the Fibonacci spiral somehow on their body that composes their look.
Assuming
So,
that
like,
all physics doesn't break down on one fucking planet.
Yeah, like, or maybe it's on a different dimension or something, in which case, yeah, the physics in that dimension might be different. But if it's in our dimension, and granted it's not near a dying star or a black hole that would just fucking meld time and space together, which again, goodbye physics. If it's in a place that's like ours, you know, like, you can expect it to be a certain way. And this guy, like, avoids, I don't know, I swear to God, he just doesn't know what he's saying.
Well, here's the difference. Any responsible, intellectually responsible and honest person will say, I don't know, this is the data that we have, and we can only extrapolate from what we know and what we have available. And what we know and have available is on this planet. So to try to, for somebody to say, I know what life is going to be like on another planet, they're selling you something. So for this guy to say that anything that he's saying, he's selling you shit, because anything that he's talking about, if we knew for a fact that was solidified and true, that had any basis in reality, there would be a book on it. It would be common fucking knowledge at this point.
That's the truth. Hold on. What else does you guys say?
Roots will shift direction, he says, to avoid obstacles as if they can actually see. Researchers have even played a recording of a caterpillar running for the leaves of plants, and the plants react. They begin to secrete sense of chemicals, even though the plant isn't really threatened. Pollen says it is somehow hearing what is to it a terrifying sound of a caterpillar munching on its leaves. That would be a preemptive response to potential pain.
So, what's your point?
I mean, that makes sense what he's saying. Yeah, he's absolutely right. But he's arguing, just because they have a base level of consciousness, they can ask, you know,
please stop eating.
I think, therefore I am, said the piece of grass. But no, it didn't. The only thing the grass knows is, hey, when there's movement or danger or survival instincts kick in, it goes through the next few mechanisms. Like, if a bunch of people come up at you and they try to kill you, your survival mechanisms are going to kick in. You're going to run, you're going to fight, or you're going to freeze. One of those things. So your survival mechanisms. Now, if you didn't have a higher form of thinking to calm you down and think about what you wanted to do instead of just acting on instinct, there you go. Now you're conscious to the extent that he's saying.
Yeah.
But again, nothing on the planet is like that. I mean, dolphins and like whales are the only things that like express that kind of shit, right? They're the only ones that actually show us like they are aware of their own existence. I mean, dolphins specifically.
Can't talk about God without talking about spirits. If there is a God, that would mean that there has to be some type of metaphysical component that pervades within and through everything. Well, there is. Scientifically, it's called
What?
dark matter and dark energy, and it literally makes up 95% of the entire universe.
Okay, hold on. Pause real fast. What did he just say before all that? It's kind of hard to hear.
He basically said that dark matter is the thing that created God.
No, I think he's saying.
Here.
I think he's saying God is pretty much exactly the same as dark matter.
I'll start it from here.
Podunk says it is somehow hearing what is to it a terrifying sound of a caterpillar munching on its leaves. That would be a preemptive response to potential pain, something that conscious being. Now, of course, we can't talk about God without talking about spirits. If there is a God, that would mean that there has to be some type of metaphysical component that pervades within and through everything. Well, there is.
Okay, pause right there. So a metaphysical component that pervades everywhere?
Everything, I guess.
You know, the definition of metaphysical, though, is something that doesn't exist in our fucking reality that can't be measured.
So what he's saying is if God exists, there's a metaphysical component that exists of him everywhere.
Yes.
Correct?
Omnipotence.
Well, his next point I know because I saw the graph comes up and talks about dark matter. And I can't remember if he says dark matter and dark energy. If he does, they're two completely different things, and you already know right there that he doesn't know what he's saying. Because right there, see, look at that. And
90, yeah, he added
95%. That means that it doesn't cover everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that defeats his whole point, unless he misspoke. But dude, he edited the video. It's in there because he thinks he's right when he says it.
Yeah.
Or else he would have taken it out, right? Because he cuts it. This isn't one long take. You can see the cuts that he makes.
I mean, like you said, dark matter and dark energy are two completely different things. And
yeah.
But he added them both together.
What it just doesn't make sense to me is like why he wouldn't say atoms, something that's in everything, like or quarks.
Because those aren't metaphysical. Those are things. He's basically equating things that we don't know anything about or much about to things that are metaphysical and can't by definition have anything be tested upon them.
Yeah.
It's that argument, it's mysterious, therefore it's God. It's magical, therefore it's God.
God done
exactly.
Did it.
Yeah, because there's no proof of it yet because this is like breaking shit. We're still trying to figure this stuff out, you know?
I hate that shit. People who just insert shit that they think might be some nuanced metaphysical bullshit into stuff that we're actually trying to strap down and figure out. It's like they just want answers right now and they don't care what it is.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green.
If we wanted a religion, we'd go to someone else.
If we wanted a religion, we would either stick with Christianity, or you could join your local Church of Bedlam, and we are affiliated with the
Church of Euthanasia.
Church of Euthanasia. We believe save the planet, kill yourself.
Population matters.
So like, it's just this guy. it's scientific. Like he's telling you bullshit when he has to reiterate like every other sentence. Scientifically.
Well, if he's talking to you about like physics and shit like that, and there's no actual like, you know, photography of his fucking notebooks and his painstaking fucking physics equations that back everything up that he's talking about here, you know he's just spewing some shit. Like, if anyone's going to talk about this kind of stuff regarding cosmology, I want to see some kind of credentials, something.
Like, if you go back a little bit, he literally uses stock photos, like Getty Images photos, dude. To like push his point, instead of like what you're saying, instead of showing like the work, the evidence of it, like anything, dude, other than a Getty image of a mom and a kid sitting next to each other. She's helping him with his homework. What the fuck? You're talking about dark matter, dude.
Yeah.
Why am I looking at kid doing homework right now? You just like, it must be metaphysical, I guess.
Everything we
Maybe I don't
see is
understand
made of it. Well, he did say everything we see is made of atoms.
I mean, I'm a really smart person, so like, I don't know. This guy is either genius level, like just.
Or he's trolling the fuck
Dude,
out of people.
this guy's like, ordinary matter is just 5% of the universe. Like, that's some kind of thing that shouldn't be. It's like, so the fuck what? 5% might actually be a lot when you think that, you know, the
out of infinity.
Well, no, you just think about the size of a fucking atom. All of an atom's density is within the nucleus. 99.99999% of a fucking atom is just weightless nothing.
Yeah, just empty space.
Exactly. So, like, why is he acting like 5% is some minuscule fucking number? Just because, exactly, like you said.
It's actually a lot.
Like you said, we don't know, therefore
how
God.
many atoms are in the universe.
Yeah, and not to mention how, I mean, the observable universe, by the way. There's still more universe that we can't see because light hasn't hit us yet. So, like, as far as we know, the universe could be infinite, and 5% of infinity, dude, is infinity. That's a shitload. That's never ending. So you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to, you know, use putting 5 in the same column as 95. That way, when you look at them, you automatically assume like, oh yeah, 5%, 95 is way more. He's got to be right. Look at these numbers, the science, cosmic microwave background, the science.
I personally believe in multiverses.
Yeah, like what do they call it? M
Like the
theory or
like the bubble
string
bath,
theory?
the bubble bath theory.
The only thing you got to think about then is what is it that the universes are existing in that is the multiverse, and where does that exist in? What does that come
Dark
from?
matter. Because
I mean,
dark
it's
matter
probably the
is
same way
90,
atoms are composed.
the evidence for dark matter is 95%.
I actually firmly believe in like an infinity in and of itself. Like when it comes to universes, like I firmly believe that infinities can just actually be a thing, and we might not ever be able to prove it because it goes on forever. The second one thing arises and we figure out its properties, something else behind it's going to arise, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of weird things about the universe that we know of now. Like, consciousness interacts with it. We know that from the slit test. That's crazy, because that means if you look to find a new galaxy out there, you find it. Simply just by looking, it will exist. Which is fucking crazy to think, you know?
Exactly.
Especially in an infinite void, where, like, you have nothing to do but look. I don't know, it's almost like you're creating the universe by observing it. Or what a lot of people say is like, oh, you're the universe trying to observe itself.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You're the product of billions and billions of years of evolution and trillions of attempt to harbor life on a planet, and it happened, you know? Who knows how rare it is, but it's rare enough that we have not found anyone, and we've been looking for, like, what, the last 5 or 6 decades now? We've been looking for a while, and we haven't found one. I mean, looking at how fast light travels.
I'm sure they have, they just haven't told us.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible too, yeah.
There's also the theory that, you know, civilizations around us might have been a thing, emitted all their radio waves, and now we can't get them anymore because, you know, they died out and we're here now.
Yeah.
So
and they passed us, yeah. There's no getting them back.
There's no fucking telling. All we can do is hypothesize, but this motherfucker wants to stick shit in places that don't belong.
Animals, black holes, and everything you've actually seen only accounts for less than 5% of the universe. The other 95% is made up of matter we cannot touch, see, or interact with in any way, but we know it's there. Because if it worked, then our universe would literally fall apart. Because scientifically, it couldn't exist if it weren't for this unforeseen power that's holding everything together. That would be the exact definition that a theist would give for God. This dark matter and dark energy may very well be the spiritual realm that...
Yeah, but the difference between a god...
That's a huge jump there.
The difference between a god and the universe is that a god has to be a personification of some kind. Like, it is a superhuman person. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, an entity, you know, well...
What?
My whole thing is, where was I going? Dark energy and dark matter are things that exist in this universe, and unlike God, we know that dark matter and dark energy exist.
Yeah.
Like, God is something that by definition can't be tested upon. It can't be proven. I mean, he by definition exists outside of nature and time and space and everything else. Thus, how the fuck are we supposed to test that? Whereas dark matter and dark energy, he's saying we can't see it, we can't yada yada. Well, we're still testing on it. Maybe we haven't invented an instrument yet that can pick up on shit, you know? Maybe we just haven't looked into it enough because it's a new fucking thing.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that. Maybe we simply just don't know, dude, and we're incapable of testing it due to like a lack of technological advancement. That's a fucking possibility.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's always
this
been a
guy-
thing for me.
He just made the jump from like that dark matter and dark energy, which he needs to choose one or the other because they're different. I don't think he understands this still, but that's like the conscious spirit realm. That's where God is in there. That's crazy. Like, I mean, we know we only have a certain amount of senses, right?
Well,
and we know we only see a certain amount of the spectrum. And if, I'm with you guys when it comes to multiverses. I'm a firm believer of macrocosm and microcosm, like infinite in both directions. The more you look down into atoms and shit, you break them apart, there's even smaller things. If you were to break them apart, there'd be even smaller things. If you look, you'll find it. Kind of ideology.
Because something has to be made of something.
Yeah,
Like-
energy can't be created nor destroyed. So if you try looking for the component that created it, you're just gonna find something.
Not according to string theorists. They believe that everything firmly just boils down to little vibrating filaments of energy, and based upon the ways that they vibrate, are, the...
Like at the most base level, you mean, yeah?
Yeah, like based upon the fundamentals way that this energy vibrates, because everything in our universe is in motion. That's what determines what kind of atom they are, what kind of fundamental particle emerges from that. That's what it is. What kind of fundamental particle they'll end up being.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that if there is an end, then something like string theory makes complete sense. But, again, if it doesn't end, like, will we just keep finding things? I mean, it seems like such. I mean, atoms are the smallest things ever, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when we started smashing them together, we found brand new things that we'd never seen before. And we'd theorized about them, like the Higgs boson.
Yeah.
We found that shit.
And
It exists
leptons
now.
and quarks and gluons and all that shit.
Yeah.
And
there might be
pumpkins
things
and
smaller.
snarks and
Yeah. There's probably things smaller that compose those. I wouldn't fucking doubt it,
But
it seems like that's just kind of how the universe works. And if there's a bunch of energy we can't see or test because we can't see it or interact with it, there's a good chance that it could be a dimensional thing. Like, we can't even tell that if this dark energy or matter, whichever one again needs to choose, whether it's like does it change? Does its shape change at all? Like, are we only seeing a fraction of what it actually is, maybe? Like the whole Carl Sagan talked about 2D flatlanders compared to three-dimensional beings, and how three-dimensional beings may perceive fourth-dimensional beings. Just a sliver, essentially, because we're missing a direction.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, like, it could just be that something exists in a realm that we're incapable of seeing, but we can see, I guess, the shadow of it.
You know what I'm seeing right now? This dude looks like Earl Sweatshirt.
A little bit, only better looking.
Yeah.
See, my thing was theoretical, and I'll say that it's theoretical. I feel like this guy is saying kind of the same shit we're saying now, but we are saying it's theoretical because
he thinks
no
it's
one
actual
actually knows this shit.
Facts and shit.
Well,
I mean,
some of it
he's
has...
trying to convince people that dark matter is God. Like, what, dude?
No, he's saying that
Where are
the
you getting
definitions for them are the same, so they may as well be like, oh, is this? So why isn't this? It's like, I don't know. He's trying to jumble fuck the two and be like, how will we? Maybe he's going to end up doing the same thing. How will we ever know? I don't know. I haven't watched this all the way to the end yet, but fucking...
He's discrediting science. 'Cause
Definitely.
he's saying science and he's not saying science.
It's also a matter of...
Giving me mixed signals.
Yeah, like I said, the shit that we talk about, the theories or whatever, have at least been disputed upon and forwarded by a lot of leading cosmologists and physicists and shit like that, whereas the shit that he's spewing is just some shit that people like to throw out there to feel like, armchair philosophers when they're just fucking shitty, SoundCloud rappers? What does this guy do?
Yeah.
I'm smart too.
I'm smart too.
You got another Jaden Smith, that's all it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. That's a great comparison.
Earth and all other planets are merely the cells of the galaxy.
Oh, fuck off.
These are merely the cells of the universe. In comparison to the universe, you'd be no bigger than an electron.
Dude, it's kind of funny to watch this guy do this because you could see in some of these jump cuts he looks down to read the next paragraph.
You think he writes all this?
Oh no, dude! Can you watch when it does jump cuts? You can see him look down.
She may very well be the spiritual realm that many theologians have
Hold on.
merely the cells of the Earth. The Earth and all other planets
Hold
are
on.
merely the cells of the galaxies. Galaxies
Right
are
here.
merely the cells of the universe. And the universe
He looked down to read, bro.
is an electron is compared to you. How beautiful it is.
I get what he's trying to say here, though. That's the thing I was just saying, microcosm, macrocosm, right? Like, planets are just small in comparison to bigger things, universes. Universes, if they're in a multiverse, I guarantee you there's multiple multiverses. Why wouldn't there be, right? Because everything seems to be always expanding in some way.
Truth.
If we look, we find, right? I mean, I doubt we'll find multiple multiverses. Not in our lifetime, definitely not. But maybe, you know, 1,000 years from now, human beings, you know, find out how to use wormholes. And before you know it, we're going to different dimensions and shit, like Rick and Morty or something.
Fuck yeah.
True.
That'd be cool as fuck. But you know, the thing is like, technology is always catching up to our imagination. And so it's easy to throw theories around, but you've got to fucking say their theories and not speak with such vigor.
Dude.
Like this guy is trying to sell you that, hey, this is a revolutionary way of thinking, even though here, science, here's God, here's little math, even though every time he's spoken about all those subjects, he's either argued against the subject in itself, or it seems like he doesn't understand what the subject is. It's just confusing. I wonder, this isn't like parody, right? Like,
No,
he's
this is
for
legit.
real,
This is
right?
He's legit. My thing is that he's like, you know, compared, if on this scale, what is it? Planets are kind of like cells, and then you know that means we are like the size of protons, and that means that but. So he's comparing all these things to each other, but the reason why we make different distinctions between them is because they are different things and behave completely differently when you actually, like, individually look at all of them. Like, we are not protons because we behave a lot differently than protons. Do things behave? Do a lot of things behave on a macroscopic level similarly? Yes, because things on a macroscopic level follow, like, physics.
There are mechanisms, yeah.
I mean,
of course they act the same. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Does the clock always tick? Yeah, because it's a fucking mechanism.
That's why on a macroscopic level you use physics and cosmology, and on a microscopic level you use fucking like chemistry and mixed with physics and shit like that.
Thus
like,
not the crow caw before dine.
But anyway, let's see what the fuck he wraps this shit up with.
Yeah, like quantum mechanics on a meta level.
This camera, this computer I'm editing on, this editing software, none of this is mine. We are just people that love knowledge and love and are trying to spread it to you guys as often as possible.
Well, stop. Do the world a favor.
You're not helping. You're passing on stupid shit that doesn't make sense.
I do applaud that though. With the I love the positive messages in his videos at the end, but when you lie to people, they don't seem positive now. They seem manipulative. You know.
Can I ask you a question then?
What's up?
If a Christian went like, all right, say this was a Christian video of the guy saying that there has to be a God, which I don't think that's exactly what he's saying. I think everything is just hypothetical in this guy's mind. But like, you have to believe in God, and this is why it's. And at the end of it, he just did on a, happy little message like, oh well, God bless and always be nice to your neighbors and shit like that. Would it be the same like feel?
I mean, no, to me, what I'm getting off of it is like, I applaud the ending in the sense that like, hey, it's cool that you're trying to do this in a positive way. That's cool. But you need to fucking inform yourself. And see, what I think is this guy knows better. I think he knows he's lying. It's just, I don't know, something, I don't know. I've seen other videos of him, and this isn't like a one-time thing. He was just wrong this time. Like, he makes a lot of wild assumptions, and he speaks, I don't know, I think it's the way he delivers the message too.
He's a Jaden Smith.
Yeah, he speaks in like serious hypothetical to me.
And people actually listen to Jaden Smith. Like, younger kids actually take that shit and think, oh, that's super deep.
That's
no,
the same,
it's not.
That's the same thing that happened with like Miley Cyrus and shit.
Yeah, and it does more harm than good. But I get what he's trying to do. In his mind, again, unless he's just a total scumbag, but I actually do think that he truly does believe some of this stuff, right? In his mind, he's like helping people. And that I like, because I'm on to virtue and shit. If you're helping people, dude, you got my vote.
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intent, sir.
Exactly. That's the knife, dude. That's the blade, dude. It's that some of these people, yeah, they have great intentions, but man, they're dumb as fuck, and they're doing nothing but harming other people by giving them, I don't know, it's almost like this guy's like, I'm woke.
I'm woke.
It's like, what?
So let me
God lives in dark matter, dude. You're not woke. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yep.
Hey, I'd like to
Maybe
call
I'm being
out.
too harsh. I don't know. Sorry.
I like to
No,
say,
that's what the show's about. Fuck them.
I like to say hashtag what the fuck happened to Jim Carrey.
Oh god, dude. Yeah. Have you seen Jim Carrey lately? He went off the deep end, dude.
Yeah.
He's woke.
He was
dude.
talking about like spirits and stuff.
He's all
and-
about that, like, I do not exist. I am only a momentary
Yeah.
manifestation of an energy called Jim Carrey at this moment.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
like,
not wrong. I get what he's saying.
So we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this episode with you, bro. With some fights.
Okay.
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
World
Yeah,
Star.
down.
Oh, can we do instrument of the day real quick, just because it's just instrument of the day and we can say we fucking did one extra segment?
Okay, let's do instrument of the day.
Because it's fucking hilarious. Dude, you
Because
gotta be
Blest
on
is-
for instrument of the day, because
Blest
you are
is
a musician.
also a musician, so this might work. Which one?
Yeah, that one.
This one?
Second one.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go, man.
This is the instrument of the day.
This'll brighten up the mood.
Oh shit, that's nice.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's great.
I call it the pussy organ.
Oh my god.
I wonder if he had to program all those to sound different, or if he, like, if those are cats designed to come in different tones, or like, what the fuck? Like, there's so many unanswered questions for me.
Yeah, same.
Right? Wonder how long it took him to do this.
And who the fuck did he get to accompany him on piano for this?
Look at that haircut, dude. That 7 head.
Sit.
That is fucking bold. Who is that back there?
It's
Looks
probably
like
his
some old
dad.
man.
I bet it's his dad. Do we have to watch
Their
the rest of
computer
this?
was from like the 1980s, dude. Look at that shit.
This shit looks like. Look at the fucking sound system to the left, dude. It looks like an old video or not shit. Audio recorder.
This is back when music was good.
Record player, record recorder.
And we only saw 3 of the 10 fans in the room.
And the rest of
so
the
many fans.
and the rest of the cats.
I was about to say, we forgot that there's a whole line of cats, like, just observing this shit on the other side of the room that we're not
Yeah.
seeing. He's a crazy cat, dude.
Oh shit, where'd
man,
the
that's
fights
great.
go?
Yeah, episode 8.
All
Alright, so you're gonna
let's-
have to... The way the fights work is that we all pick somebody that we think is gonna win, and then we watch the fight and see who loses, okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so
So-
this is our little segment called Pound for Pound.
Damn nice. Pound for pound. I love these segment names.
We try. Alright, so...
So
Right away, we know it's gonna be this,
Oh shit.
big fucking eggplant-looking bitch against...
go.
I don't know, pink. Oh, okay, so
I bet
Pinky
to the
Mc-
girl on the right off the bat.
so you're going blue?
Yeah, I'm going blue.
I'm going.
Mike?
You know what? I'm gonna go pink. Yeah.
You're going pink?
I'm gonna go pink. I'm gonna be the underdog.
Throw hands, man.
I'll go pink
Man.
with you. I'll be optimistic.
All right, so it's
I hope she bear hugs this bitch. Come on, blue.
oh shit.
Oh!
Getting
Oh
it.
yeah, my money got fucked.
She might get a good kick in.
Oh shit, she's grabbing the other one. Oh. Yo, she's bleeding already?
This is like a 5-on-1. What the fuck?
Baby blue over here.
Oh my god.
Look at her face down there. She does not look like she's having fun in
Yo, look at
this
that.
fight.
Look at that face.
Got her by the titty, yo.
She's having fun, dude.
Yeah, she does. She got her by the titty.
She's like, I got this bitch.
Yeah, you grab my titty. Why are you grabbing my titty? Oh my god. Well,
Everybody knows it's over.
Alright, well, blue won that one. Good one.
Looks like they even called good game. Like, yeah, I know you'd beat the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
Alright, we got this
Blue
one.
was just so much bigger. Unless that other little girl knew how to throw her hands, nah. There's no way. She just... That was great to watch, though.
Let's see who our contenders are here. Let's wait until somebody starts throwing.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that him?
Okay, so right off the bat, we going Asian dude or we going
Hold on, we gotta
tall
see
dude?
who's- we gotta see who's fuck.
tall.
Okay, who's
Hold on, yeah, it's definitely them.
midget dude or tall dude?
Holy shit! Oh man,
I'm
that
gonna go-
tall dude is like, he's in shape, man.
I don't know,
Look
dude.
at his arms. He's in shape.
I don't know, dude. The little Asian guy looks like he plays a lot of World of Warcraft.
He's probably a master LARPer.
He probably does have. They're probably around the same weight, to be honest.
Magic missile.
All right, let's see what happens. My money's on the Asian kid.
Yeah, I'll go with the Asian kid too. Fuck it. I'm always down for an underdog. Oh man, tall dude's fucking. I kind of regret saying Asian dude now. That push. Oh, he dodged it.
No, he's trying to psych him out.
He's trying to psych him out, yeah.
Get him, Asian man. Fucking suck.
Get his ass. Get his ass. Oh, did he just kick him in the nuts?
I hope not.
Ooh.
Okay, it's on. It's
Oh,
on.
shit.
It's officially on.
It's all right. He just tripped.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Kick his butt.
All right, I'm going midget.
He can't fight. Yeah, that tall guy can't really. He's not swinging any real punches. He's just throwing
There's
random
no-
punches.
Yeah, there's no fucking like.
Aim, motherfucker. Hit him in the face if you're gonna.
Mike,
throw
who
a
did you
punch.
go with?
I went Asian kid.
You went Asian kid? Okay.
Oh shit.
Get him. Oh.
Been beating your ass.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Got master commentator over here.
Oh
Oh no.
Drag your head on the floor. Good job.
Nah, he totally beat his ass.
Is he done? Oh, the Asian guy
done?
won. Oh,
Hit him with the keys.
Oh my God! What? No, you don't do that.
What a
Fuck him
piece
up,
of shit.
yeah.
He could be in a bitch.
Hit him with your keys, dude.
Dude,
Get him.
please knock
Get
his
him.
ass out.
It's prison rules officially.
Yo. Stop being a little bitch.
Get him, Asian dude. Oh,
Punch,
those
punch,
are
punch.
effective. Oh, you're about to get hit in
Ooh.
the face.
Oh.
This is brutal.
Oh, he needs to get better leverage, man. Those punches are not effective.
Yeah.
They're weak on his back like that. He was on top of him. He had him, dude.
He's
Get on
like,
top
I'm
of him
done.
and one large
That it?
hit. The tall dude quits. I mean, dude, look at his nose. It's swollen.
Yeah, he busted his ass up.
I'd say he lost that fucking fight.
I think he
Yeah.
lost that one too. So we
So
were
do
all
I.
good. We were
Asian
all
dude's
right.
face was red, but that's because the tall guy was hitting him in like the back of the head with
Yeah.
those random punches. The Asian guy, when they got close and that close scuffle, he did like 3 uppercuts around that guy's arm
Yeah.
and hit him square in the face in the last one. I think that's what made his nose swell.
Beat his ass, dude. All right.
Dude, yeah,
That's
and
a heavy
then
punch.
and I think what really
Fuck
made
yeah.
him lose was just the fact that he used the keys in general, and everyone after him, just called him out after,
Called
like,
him a
dude, you fucking
bitch.
suck, man, get out of here.
Let's. All right. So this one's apparently a short one.
Okay.
So you got to pick right off the bat. I know how it ends, so
And just pause it right away.
Okay.
Okay, I see.
you doing
Miller
Miller
and
Lite or natural?
Miller
Oh
Lite.
man, it seemed. Oh man. See the guy in the bottom left. It looks like he's shorter and shit. I can't really tell from the angle.
he
The guy on
said
the
it.
right looks like he's fucking
Look at the
tall.
dude. Look at the dude in the middle. He's like, huh?
Yeah.
What did I just walk into?
I'll go with the right just because he looks like he's a bigger guy right
I'm
now.
gonna
I
go
hope he doesn't
natural.
stand up and show me up.
Or, excuse me. I'm gonna go Miller Lite.
Yeah, I went natty.
All right.
Up an MD. Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, shit! That was fucked.
Natty for the win.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god, dude. Natty,
Oh,
no.
That in the Did you
Yo.
say natty?
Natty, no.
It was natural ice. Oh my God.
Reppin' Maryland there, dude. Fucking ended. I don't even know who makes Miller Lite, where that shit's from.
Alright.
All right. So black guy or white guy?
I love this video.
I mean, shit, I think I've seen this one. Is that when he like chases him with the weapon because he hits his car?
Nah, let's just skip to
It's a
the
different one. No, I'll go with the black dude.
black dude.
Yeah.
Pussy ass bitch.
Uh huh.
So fuck you.
Oh!
Yeah.
Shit. Oh no.
Look at how calm he is. He's like, nope, it's on.
Oh man. Oh, I regret saying what I said. Now
Wow.
I feel like oh!
He hit him with a bongo, yo.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh my god, it's a fucking bongo.
Shit. Oh man, I should have said white dude. Fuck.
Dude, Grandpa gets it.
That I thought the white guy was like a racist or something. I
He
was
left
like, yeah,
his
this black dude's gonna fuck him up.
He left his fucking ass right in the middle of the fucking street.
I was just like, right from the get-go, you think, oh man, I hope this old guy gets his ass beat, and then it's like,
right? Because you immediately think that he probably did something to deserve it.
I know, it's so bad, but you know.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Okay, so red shirt or blue shirt?
Red shirt or blue shirt? I'm
that
gonna go red
guy's
shirt.
swinging right now, right?
Nah, blue shirt guy swinging.
It looks like the guy in the blue shirt ducked a punch right there.
Nah, he's got him in a headlock. The red guy's got the blue guy in a headlock.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna go red guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go red guy too, cause yeah.
I'm going blue. Wait, what?
Oh shit. What is going on?
Oh, he dropped that.
Oh shit. That was so. Oh my god, let's see it again.
Hit first, he dropped like right down to his knees.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh man, I mean he helped his friend there big time. He just came around the corner. Bloop. Out. Good night.
Oh my god, dude.
Fucking good night.
Dude, right in the eye. Look at how fucked up his eyeball is, dude.
Instant swell. He doesn't want to fight no more. I mean, he's trying to stand there, think about what happened.
Dude, you just saw his whole life flash before his eyes. He's just taking it in right now.
Oh man, I suck at this game.
Yeah, I lost that one.
That just completely devolved so quickly. It's like you didn't know who the fuck to watch.
That's the first one I've lost. Oh no, that's the second one because I voted Black Eye last time. Damn.
Alright, so this is the last one.
Alright, let's try to go higher than 50. Oh!
Okay, so automatically I'm rooting for the midget.
Yeah, same. Same. You just want him to win.
You gotta have pissed him off for him to come out here like this.
Plus he's got a weapon.
Yo, this reminds me of that
Is he running?
Yeah, dude, he's getting it. He's booking.
This reminds me of that
this guy,
fucking.
he's chasing someone.
Oh yeah, he's running. He reminds me of that one scene in Friday. Miss Parker.
I love that little waddle right there that we just saw.
Hey, 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 boy. Oh, I hope I see him whop somebody. He's looking for.
Oh my god! He's like, oh shit!
That was great how he looked all the way around.
Oh man, that wasn't even a fight.
Rewind it like to right there. Just watch
face right there.
Just watch that again.
That was great, dude. He like turned around like, who the fuck?
Yeah, like what?
Oh shit!
Oh,
it took him a minute.
And I love this right here, how it freezes on his face like that. Oh man.
Oh Jesus! I think. All right, so hold on. There has to be one more. I feel unsatisfied.
Oh, I got this shit. Go into that's absurd.
Which one?
Funny.
4 out of 6, not bad for my first time, I guess.
I got a like 2 out of 6.
It's okay. It's not a failing grade. Do the awkward TV moment.
Where?
I found this the other day and it's pure fucking gold, dude. Just watch this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it.
What the fuck?
What was that?
The only thing that's artificial about me is this.
Holy fuck. Tell me she hops out on one leg now.
Everything else is real.
Wow,
that's fucked up.
That is fucking so shitty.
To say I'm gonna vomit, that's fucked up.
I'm gonna vomit.
What a bitch, dude.
Who do
I
you
have to
call
vomit
fake?
after hearing that?
Why
Go
is
ahead,
everybody
Heather.
so
Just take it.
repulsed? It's just a fucking prosthetic leg, man.
I know they're acting like it's a real fucking leg, but I'm kind of on her side. You know, somebody called her fake, and she's like, "Bitch, the only thing fake on me is this fucking leg."
I know, right? She's real as fuck, dude.
OG.
I thought she was gonna say her tits, dude.
I'd date her. I'd pick her, dude.
I'd fucking
She's real.
Dude, without that leg getting in the way, imagine how much extra, how deeper you could get.
I would
get to a kinky level now.
I would come on her nub.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's do that nub, babe.
Baby, give me another
nub.
Love me a nice nub job.
Give me a
Gotta
nice
love
nub
him, you know.
Oh my
People
god.
probably be like, "Oh, that's fucked up to joke about that." It's like, nah, dude. Nubs need love, man.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my
Not
god.
gonna fucking nub, dude. Get out of here. Fuck
So,
that. Nah.
Blest, you are a rapper, so I want your input on this. Okay, now we have it from two separate angles.
Okay.
Which one would you like, the close-up or the one of the actual classroom?
Which one's better?
Okay, well we're gonna watch them both. So
Okay, yeah, let's do the close-up first then.
All right.
And we'll see everyone's reactions.
What do we got?
next.
What do we got? What do we got?
Holy shit. I love the kid headbanging. That's great.
Fucking awesome.
He's
Well,
great.
let's see the other side.
Yeah.
So that's
I can't
A.
wait to see this.
Here's B. Dude, this is lit as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but he ain't got the flow.
Dude, I like that beat though. That beat's pretty hot.
It's just like a generic trap beat.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to do some triplets behind that beat. How is the teacher okay with this? How is the fucking teacher okay with this?
It's probably substitute day, and she's just like, it's probably substitute day, and the fucking substitute's sitting in the back like, Jesus fucking Christ, I have lost control of all of these children.
Show and tell, baby.
Man. That's great.
It sounds like he's trying to be Broken Side.
Yeah, only this sounds better than Broken Side.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that this is like some wannabe deathcore screamer kid.
Yeah.
Trying to do like something new with rap.
No, I think it's just some little fuckhead kid that's just trying to be an asshole in front of the class.
Yeah, maybe.
If he wanted to be a screamer in a deathcore band, he's definitely on the right track.
I think he
just need to practice.
I don't know, dude.
It's
He
kinda
could probably
hard to
be in a
hear on my
grindcore
end.
band.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear on my end, but I mean like a very fast-paced, like fucking God, like a very, very rugged lyrics, or not lyrics, you know what I'm saying, very rugged vocalist with a lot of like in his voice.
Like a really shitty black metal band, or like a really shitty crust punk band.
Leftover crack.
Yes. Hey, it's got a chorus.
Yeah.
He's whipping it, dude. He's whipping it, and he's